But again, please use some caution if you're headed in that area and move over for those responding units. Now, staying in the Fresno area, CHP is on scene of a traffic hazard on northbound 99 just south of Jensen Avenue. There currently is a large pull trailer that has become disabled, blocking that far right lane. So you can expect some delays in the area as CHP attempts to clear the roadway of that hazard. Again, that's been a look at traffic. I'm Officer Crias with the California Highway Patrol, reminding you to buckle up tight day and night. Back to you.
Thank you, Officer. Mental health experts found in 2023 a third of parents cited high stress levels, affecting both their physical and mental health. But that also takes a toll on relationships in the household. Action News reporter Anna Torrea spoke with professionals about how to avoid parental burnout.
Being a parent is a rewarding job. But it can come with its stressors, from finding family support to the cost of living. There are many factors that can pile onto parents.
It takes about 2 incomes, if not more, to approach the same standard of living that in the 70s could be afforded by 1 income. So in short, what that means is parents are working harder.
Health experts say it can be hard to juggle the household and work. A 2024 Gallup survey found 51% of working women in the U.S. reported feeling stressed, compared to 39% of men. Melissa Morales is a licensed clinical social worker with Kaiser Permanente in Fresno.
I think some working moms feel like they're in a constant tug of war, having to find that work-life balance.
Courtney Robinson with Balance Treatment Center explains that parents can have a hard time asking for help.
Good parents should feel responsible, but unfortunately, sometimes we feel responsible for everything. So we feel that we need to manage and control everything, and that's just not realistic.
Lack of connection and support can lead to negative emotions like loneliness and depression. But Robinson says kids need to see their parents thrive.
One of the most important things for kids is to see their parents are okay and that their parents can also experience joy.
Health experts urge parents to take some self-care days and find ways that help them relax.
Look at what's causing the most stress and try to minimize that. So if you're feeling guilty about not spending enough time with your children due to work demands, finding that special activity you can do.
Experts say it's okay to not be perfect and to take things one day at a time. Anna Torrea, ABC 30 Action News.
A beloved cook known for his sandwiches at My Guy Market is now asking the community for help.
The health complications leading to a shop's closure and how you can support his recovery.
News live at 5. We continue to track breaking news out of Stanislaus County. Confirmed that ICE agents were involved in a shooting. What we're learning about a man arrested in what authorities are calling a targeted vehicle stop. Plus, training future firefighters, the newly accredited program at Clovis Unified, designed for students interested in pursuing a career in the fire service. It's all coming up tonight on Action News, live at 5. See you then.
The winning continues as we're springing forward all April long. Yes! Raheem came back for the second night to add to his winnings from last night. How you feeling, Raul? Feeling great. I feel pumped up and ready.
Tonight at 7:30
on ABC 30.
Next Jeopardy is looking up. I'm an eternal optimist. Who would be with 17 wins? Now, will he rise to $500,000 in winnings? It's blowing my mind. Next Jeopardy. Tonight at 7 on ABC 30.
The most challenging part of corporate consulting? Having the tough conversations.
Frank, the customer asked for a car wash, and you told them that the guys who wash the car aren't in today. Aren't you a guy that can wash a car? Hey, remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. It's 2 first, not 1.
Because there's no I and you can count on us. But there is an us.
You can count on us.
You know those commercials that show the perfect closet, the one that makes all your friends jealous? Closets by Design made that affordable for me.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
As long as elephants still fly and heroes assemble, as long as the night shines bright with joy and holds for our hearts, as long as we have each other, anything is possible. We enter our happy place. Join us for the 70th celebration. at the happiest place on earth.
Every day, hundreds face the chaos of an accident. The journey to recovery can be daunting. At Jacoby Myers, we're with you every step of the way. Justice and support when you need it most. Call Jacoby and Myers today at 1-800-5-million.
Central California's #1 news with Graciela Moreno, Gail Yaron, and Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso. This is ABC 30 Action News, live at 4:30.
In an Action News update, it appears Ye's worldwide rebrand and return is hitting some roadblocks. As we told you yesterday, the rapper formerly known as Kanye is trying to make a comeback after making a series of controversial and hateful comments and also dealing with mental health issues. After a successful concert at SoFi Stadium last Friday, Ye has set his sights on going worldwide, headlining this year's Wireless Festival in London. But the festival announcement then led to extreme backlash, with two major sponsors, including Pepsi, pulling their endorsement. Today, British officials reportedly barred him from entering the UK, and festival organizers have pulled the plug on the event.
In Consumer Watch, construction remains underway at a Clovis Planet Fitness after it was closed for safety reasons. You can see the area above the entrance has been stripped, showing the beams at the location on Sean Clovis. Now, back in March, the city discovered the front entry area was pulling away from the building. A safety fence was later installed and construction crews began working to remedy the issue. The city now says the demolition of the damaged section is complete and are waiting to see if the wall needs more bracing. The gym had previously said a tentative reopening is scheduled for this week. In the meantime, gym members are encouraged to use other locations during construction.
The community is rallying behind a beloved Fresno chef after he was forced to close the Central Fresno restaurant due to serious health complications. Eddie Watangzi runs My Guy Market at the corner of Belmont and Roosevelt. We featured him in 2023 during a Dine and Dish segment highlighting his chopped cheese and bodega-style sandwiches. Last week, Eddie posted on social media saying he had to close the restaurant because of declining health. Over the weekend, the business shared Watangzi was hospitalized with serious heart complications and he had to step away from the grill. GoFundMe has now been set up to support his recovery with more than $21,000 raised so far. You can find a link on our website, abc30.com. It was another warm day for folks in the valley, but some relief is on the way.
Here's a live look from our ABC 30 Fresno Skycam. Kevin is next with the AccuWeather forecast and has when we could see cooler day.
Today's sunrise and sunset times on ABC 30 Action News is sponsored by Table Mountain Casino Resort.
How did you do this? I'll show you.
The whole park now runs off Xfinity. The network can self-heal too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Something even smarter than Alan?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's pretty smart. Yeah.
A whole new species of Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years.
Don't use Allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
When you have everything you need to unlock your best workout, like free fitness training and best-in-class equipment, you can give everything you've got, all for just 1 cent down. Get stronger with free fitness training at Planet Fitness. Join for 1 cent down, $15 a month, no commitment. Deal ends Friday, April 10th.
You ready?
Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Welcome back. Not only is Kevin here talking about April showers, he's talking about April snow, which we welcome, huh? Some dynamics we haven't talked about in a while, even thunderstorms. And not just a little bit of snow, looks like significant snow. So let's get into this story as we look at a place that hasn't seen a whole lot of snow this year. That is the Ahwahnee Meadow, and of course up top there is Half Dome, and we're going to see snow on that Half Dome area. However, I don't expect it in the Ahwahnee Meadow because, in general, the snow levels throughout should be above 5,000 feet. But that means that maybe Fish Camp or the Narrow Gauge or perhaps Shaver Lake and those locations, Hume Lake will be getting a little bit of snowfall. Estimated rainfall is still pretty impressive when you look at the whole of it between Friday morning all the way out to Monday morning. I'm thinking somewhere between a quarter to a half an inch on the west side of the valley and maybe just a little bit more than an inch of rain is possible. Keep in mind, though, because we're talking about thunderstorms, these numbers could spike up to where you see them here, closer to 2 inches or even more, depending on the right cloud being over your head. Now, initially, the onset of snow will be high elevation, and it won't be too impressive until colder air arrives over the weekend and produces this. This is an estimate of 2 or more feet of snowfall, and you'll notice that Shaver is indicating 5 inches. That's when the colder air arrives over the weekend. So if you plan on being in the mountains, winter travel above 5,000 feet, especially into Sunday or early Monday. Right now, Visalia, 83, sunshine, light wind. Air quality is no issue right now. Good to moderate air quality. It's going to rain at the beach. Just know that. If you're heading to the Pacific Ocean, rain both days. And beautiful here in the foothills for tomorrow. Pretty comparable to where we were today. Then changes start showing up by the time we get to Friday afternoon. 54 for tomorrow's low for Fresno Clovis. Outlying areas in the upper 40s tomorrow afternoon. Again, not a whole lot of change going on. You'd hardly know that a big dramatic shift is coming by tomorrow's weather, but it will be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and leave us with a little chill in the air.
The competition is getting tighter to be the next American Idol.
Who got sent home in a triple elimination during 90s week?
You want to know what it was like for me growing up in Gilead? Back then, we still believed in this world. We had no idea what would happen.
An overdeveloped sense of justice.
Do you know where that comes from? There comes a time when you have to take action. When you have to choose your own destiny. 'Cause your dreams in me.
Find somebody do it like me. I'ma turn it all the way up, cause I'm kamikaze. Go ahead and try, baby. You are gonna see that you'll never ever find somebody do it like me.
$5 till 5 p.m. A Chevy truck is as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive it. You probably know her, your sister, buddy, the ones who always show up. They all have that little extra. Maybe you got it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Get supplier discount for everyone pricing for over $8,300 in total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members only incentive.
A&E Pressure Washers, serving the Central Valley for nearly 4 decades as the premier provider of heavy-duty commercial steam cleaners and pressure washers. They're in stock and ready for delivery with a vast selection that includes a variety of units that rival even the lowest price deals you can find online. Known for service, A&E can come to you and repair your old unit, no matter where you bought it. So don't condemn it. Revive it with A&E for anything and everything on your wash pad. A&E Pressure Washers on the 99. Just look for the big blue sign.
Play during Chichancy Gold's Drop a Cool $670,000 giveaway, and you could drive home a Jeep or a boat or your share of over $500,000 in cash and e-cash prizes. Play for your adventure at Chichancy Gold Resort and Casino.
After the shocking end of last week's show, where no one was eliminated, the newest episode of American Idol started off by sending 2 people home.
The remaining singers were then tasked with surviving 90s week. Reporter Liz Nagy, who has moved on and who ended up leaving the competition.
Julian. For the first time in franchise history, overwhelming voting took an extra week to count. The night began with a delayed farewell to 2 contestants. With a dozen left standing, the comforting tunes of 90s sitcoms ushered in stars from pre-turn of the millennium.
It's Andrea Barber from Full House. Kimmy Gibbler.
It was Judges' Choice Night, leaving the singers to pick one to perform from a trio of suggestions, one made by each judge.
Asking you to do what you've been doing all.
Each option plucked from relative musical obscurity for contestants largely born in the waning days of the 1990s.
When were you born, Lucas?
07. Oh, listen, I'm loving tonight because you guys are stepping outside your normal thing.
I was waiting for Mariah to come just take the mic from me and sing it herself.
It was Judge Lionel with the magic touch. More than half the contestants anonymously chose songs picked by him.
I'm a person who likes to dare them. You know, would you do this? And if you do this, would you turn it into your song and not make it a bad copy of an old song? They all did it.
Lionel's prize for picking the most performed songs meant he had to save one from elimination.
My answer is Ray. Rhea.
Now I can look ahead, and I just want to start saying yes to more things.
I mean, I think the guy to girl ratio right now on the show is pretty guy heavy.
Saved by a diva ballad, Ray will hold on long enough to survive the 90s.
I'm really happy to be here in LA still another week, and I'm going to own that stage next week. You already know it.
For the 11 remaining contestants who live to perform another week, they are ready to go big and rock hard for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame here next week. Reporting in Hollywood, Liz Nagy, ABC News.
College basketball's big event is now over, with one squad now on top for the first time in decades.
How the Michigan Wolverines ended up taking down UConn in a thriller to the final whistle.
Whether you've been hurt in a car, motorcycle, or trucking accident, what you do next matters. Call the firm that will be by your side when you need them the most. Call Sweet James.
As long as elephants still fly and heroes assemble, as long as the night shines bright with joy and holds warm our hearts, as long as we have each other, anything is possible. We enter our happy place. Join us for the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell doesn't work. He's missed 68% of his votes. War Powers vote. Missed. Healthcare. Missed. ICE detention of children. Missed. One of the worst records in Congress. The vote Swalwell did show up for? To thank Trump's ICE. Even though most Democrats didn't.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell, he's not working for California. He's barely working at all.
No need to cry. You're fine.
I learned to stop crying, but what I went through stayed with me. It's called toxic stress response. It led to anxiety and high blood pressure. But now as a parent, I try to understand his feelings, not bury them. It's okay to cry. I miss mommy. So when things are hard, he grows without the toxic stress.
Learn more at first5california.com.
Whether you've been hurt in a car, motorcycle, or trucking accident, what you do next matters. Call the firm that will be by your side when you need them the most. Call Sweet James.
March Madness is wrapped up, and Michigan is on top of the college basketball world. UConn unable to stop the Wolverines' physical attack. ABC's Will Reeve looks back at the big game.
It's Michigan's one shining moment.
For the first time in 37 years, the Wolverines win the national title.
For the first time since 1989, the Michigan Wolverines are basketball national champions. The one-seed Wolverines outlasting two-seed UConn in a gritty contest that came down to the final minutes.
Sets the feet, fires,
Michigan hanging on, 69-63. Michigan junior Elliot Cadeau leading the way with 19 points, taking home some individual hardware to go along with the team title.
To be named most outstanding player as an individual, how does that fit into the entire experience of being a national champion?
It's just great. I'm just super proud of myself, how far I came from a year ago, 2 years ago to here. And it just shows me that, like, my hard work is paying off.
Cadeau's heroics sending the predominantly Michigan crowd in Indianapolis into a frenzy. Michigan facing a stout opponent in UConn. Coach Dan Hurley and the Huskies seeking their third national title in 4 years. But defensive issues, including 11 fouls in just the first half, cost UConn some momentum.
We did not come here for watches. We came here for rings.
All-American Michigan star Yaxel Lendeboer gutting out a championship performance, playing through serious knee and ankle injuries.
I feel awful. I feel super weak right now. I can't make anything.
Yaxel playing through the pain and ending up with 13 points. In the end, Michigan winning their second title in school history, and the celebration was on.
Michigan's win is the first national title in basketball for the Big Ten Conference since the year 2000. That gave the Michigan fans inside and everywhere plenty to celebrate. Also plenty to celebrate in the locker room for Adai Mara, the team's star center. He turned 21 at midnight just after the game, and at about 12:30, I was in that locker room. I asked him how he was enjoying his birthday, how he planned to celebrate. He said it was weird. I wish that I were on a plane to Spain. That's where he's from. But that overall is probably the best birthday ever. Will Reeve, ABC News, Indianapolis, Indiana.
Now in Action News Live at 5, a suspect arrested in connection with that deadly Central Fresno crash. I'm Gabe Ferris with the charges he could now face and the key detail a witness told police.
Also, an update on breaking news in Stanislaus County, a shooting involving ICE officers and a wanted gang member. We'll have a live report from the city of Patterson.
And this slow-moving storm brings big changes before the weekend.
Then baseball is back in downtown Fresno. It is opening night for the Grizzlies with a packed ballpark on a special anniversary. We're live at Chip Chansey Park.
ABC 30 Action News starts now with breaking news.
We're tracking breaking developments in the war with Iran. President Trump's grim deadline to the Iranian regime is now here, but a 2-week ceasefire plan is in the works, which has stopped American bombers from striking critical infrastructure in Iran for now. The president had warned the whole civilization would die tonight if demands were not met.
Just a short time ago, the president posted that he had agreed to suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks, saying a 10-point proposal from Iranian leaders is workable. However, Mr. Trump says that the Islamic Republic must agree to the complete, immediate, and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz, which Iran has previously refused to do.
World News with David Muir will have a complete update on this breaking story and the tensions in the Middle East coming up at 5:30, right after this newscast. And thanks for joining us tonight for Action News Live at 5. I'm Warren Armstrong.
And I'm Graciela Moreno. We're also following breaking news and investigation that's underway after a shooting involving ICE agents in Stanislaus County. Investigators say one suspect was hospitalized in the incident, which took place this morning. It happened near Interstate 5 and Sperry Avenue in the city of Patterson, where both the on and off ramps remain closed.
Action News reporter Tiffany Olin joins us now live from the scene with reaction to this shooting. Tiffany.
Grayson Warren, it has been a very active scene since we arrived. We got here around 12:30 and we did see FBI agents around the scene walking the streets and going through different evidence markers. Now take a look behind me. You can actually see what appears to be a part of a vehicle. Now I intended to ask officials today what exactly that is, but they were not taking any questions today. Now we are told by witnesses and by officials that this started around 6:30 this morning. Dash cam footage obtained by KCRA shows the harrowing moments leading up to the shooting. It shows officers surrounding the suspect's vehicle before it reverses, hitting a law enforcement truck, then attempts to drive away over the center median. That's when officers opened fire. According to acting ICE Director Todd Lyons, the officers were attempting to arrest a known gang member during a targeted traffic stop when the man, quote, weaponized his vehicle and tried tried to run over an officer, just like what you saw on that dash cam video. Lyons says the officers followed their training and, quote, fired defensive shots to protect themselves, their fellow agents, and the public. The suspect, Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez, was taken to a hospital. His condition has not been released. We spoke to one local resident who says regardless of the accusations, a shooting on a busy freeway is frightening.
It's messed up. It don't matter what he could be a gang leader. I don't care. Shouldn't you can't just do that. Everyone has a family,
Lyons says the suspect is wanted in El Salvador for questioning in connection to a murder. All of this unfolded near I-5 and Sperry Avenue here in Patterson. And again, this scene does remain active. Both the on and off ramps here do remain closed, as well as this portion of Sperry Avenue. Now, it's not clear when this area will be cleared or when this investigation will be over, and officials say they don't know when those on and off ramps will reopen. But for now, live in Patterson, Tiffany Olin, ABC 30 Action News.
Thank you, Tiffany. Community members are remembering a Fresno mother and her young son who both died early yesterday morning in a central Fresno crash. For the first time, we are getting a look at the two. Family, friends sharing this picture with Action News today. It shows 41-year-old Martha Hernandez and her 9-year-old son, Adrian. A suspected hit-and-run driver is now in custody in connection with their deaths. Action News reporter Gabe Ferris is live from the Fresno County Jail with more. Gabe.
Grace, that suspect walked into the jail here late last night to turn himself in. It came just hours after police said they were searching for him, and now he could face several felony charges. Tonight, this man, Timothy Seth Chavez, is in jail, arrested in connection with a deadly Central Fresno crash that killed Martha and Adrian Hernandez. Chavez turning himself in late Monday night, nearly 24 hours after the crash. Police say he ran a red light, smashing into an SUV and sending it into the Dry Creek Canal, later fleeing.
Turning himself in is always good. Running away is not a good idea unless there may be some circumstances you're trying to avoid.
Action News legal analyst Tony Capozzi walking us through the potential charges: vehicular manslaughter, hit and run, and driving with a suspended license and without insurance.
So he's looking at least 6 years, and by running away, that has a consecutive sentence of at least 5.
Capozzi telling us Chavez's record shows at least 6 driving infractions, and a witness telling police Chavez appeared drunk.
Running away from the accident is to prevent anyone from investigating, requiring a breathalyzer, requiring him to take a blood test. So there's no way for the police to determine whether or not he was under the influence.
And tonight, with Chavez in jail, flowers and candles marking the crash site. The community remembering the young boy and his 41-year-old mother. Friends on social media know her as Patty, a nail tech in Old Town Clovis. "This was my niece's co-worker," a woman wrote. "My niece said she always inspired her to be a great nail tech." The mother and her son driving home from an Easter celebration with family when they lost their lives. The legal process now expected to take months.
An investigation may still be going on, and even after the charges are filed by the DA, there may be additional charges if there's additional investigation.
And the DA's office has until Thursday to formally file those charges. Officials there tell me they're still waiting to receive the case from Fresno police. Reporting live in downtown Fresno tonight, I'm Gabe Ferris, ABC 30 Action News.
Thank you, Gabe. The Porterville Fire Department says it has completed its investigation into a mobile home fire that claimed the lives of 4 children and 1 adult. Investigators say the December 7th fire started inside the living area of the trailer and spread rapidly. The victims were identified as 18-month-old William, 2-year-old Buckley, 3-year-old Charlie, 5-year-old Ruby, and 34-year-old Cody Schuler. When firefighters arrived, they encountered heavy fire conditions. Investigators say the trailer's limited size and open floor plan contributed to the fire's rapid growth and extreme heat. And that significantly reduced the time available for the family to recognize the danger and escape. The fire has been classified as an accident. Investigators found no evidence of intentional ignition or any suspicious circumstances, but because of the damage, they could not determine the source of the fire.
In an Action News update, Clovis police have asked for a misdemeanor charge against an adult who they say encouraged a student walkout nearly 2 months ago. On February 10th, about 200 students from multiple Clovis high school left campus during a protest related to ICE. Investigators say 41-year-old Alfred Aldretti of Fresno directed students and walked into the street, impacting traffic. Police say Aldretti was also at a separate student gathering on February 5th, which took place outside of school hours. Clovis police have sent a full report to the Fresno County District Attorney's Office for review. They have recommended Aldretti face one misdemeanor count of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Police say they recognize the constitutional right to lawful protest, but say this case involves an individual not affiliated with schools in the district.
Let's take a check of our weather now. We're experiencing cooler temperatures across the valley at this time, and there's a good chance, a real good chance, we could see some rain before the week is over.
Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso joins us now with a closer look at the changes in our AccuWeather forecast. Kev.
Another pleasant day. It's low 80s today, so we are down a little bit from where we began the week. Don't look for any changes for tomorrow, as this ridge of high pressure is still there. And the storm that's approaching for Friday into Saturday, the weekend, is moving really slow. Gradually, it'll be here, and temperatures will fall, especially over the weekend into the 60s. Snow and winter travel back in the mountains, especially above 5,000 feet, come Sunday. Thunderstorms are also in the mix. I'll share all of this coming up.
Thank you, Kevin. The boys of summer are back in downtown Fresno. The first pitch of the home opener for the Fresno Grizzlies happens in less than 2 hours from now.
The season also marks a special anniversary for Chick Chansey Park. Action News sports anchor Sydney Berger is live at the ballpark with a preview of tonight's game and all the fun for fans. Sydney.
Hey guys, it's the 25th season that the Fresno Grizzlies are going to be playing right here inside Chuck Chansey Park. But a first for a handful of very talented Rockies prospects that were just drafted just last year. They're headlined by shortstop Ethan Holiday, the 4th overall pick in last year's draft. The shortstop back in Fresno after a short stint at the end of last season for the Grizzlies. But for guys like pitcher J.B. Middleton, it's his first time inside Chuck Chansey Park playing in front of fans and his first home opener at the pro level. Middleton says his time in Fresno has already exceeded expectations.
Some awesome place, of course. We all have awesome facilities here. It's a great place to play, and, you know, the fans have been great. Interactions that we've had together, so meshed really well, and I think we'll win a lot of ball games.
Middleton was a second-round pick by the Rockies in 2025. He debuted for the Grizzlies on the road against the Rawhide last weekend, striking out 4 guys in 4 innings pitched. Like many prospects on the roster, he's hoping to make an impact during his time in Fresno. Again, first pitch at 7:05 here in downtown Fresno. The gates are opening in about 30 minutes, where fans can get an early look at the new team still on the field behind me warming up, as well as plenty of new concessions like milkshakes, loaded fries, smash burger fries that I had the chance to try. Definitely something that you're not going to want to miss here for a great start to a monumental season. For now, live in downtown Fresno, Sydney Berger, ABC 30 Action News.
Boy, what a great night to be down at the ballpark.
Perfect weather.
You got it. The police department of South Valley City is pulling back the curtain on their operation.
Community Cop Course, the upcoming police program giving students of Visalia a better understanding of the various responsibilities of the officers.
Also, fierce flames. A massive fire erupts overnight at a warehouse in Southern California. The huge response by firefighters and the person now suspected of starting the blaze.
Jason? No, I love Jason. He's the jokester of the group. He makes the morning fun. He's always got a one-liner. Jason makes it easy to have a laugh in the morning.
Maybe we're having a lighthearted discussion on the desk. Whatever it is, we're doing our best to make sure the viewers walk away with something they absorb. Maybe you're going to work, maybe you're going to school. Our job is to help you get ready for the day.
Watch Jason Oliveira on Action News AM Live.
April is in full bloom at Tattoo Palace, and so are the winds, with petals and payouts. Every Thursday in April, play slots and table games for your chance at cash. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., 4 winners every hour can win up to $5,000. And at 8 p.m., 1 winner will score $5,000 cash, plus a barbecue grill. The cash blooms every Thursday, so don't miss your shot. It's petals and payouts, only at Tattoo Palace Casino Resort in Lemoore.
Every single person we serve was made for so much more, and we were made to inspire health, wholeness, and hope, to help everyone across the Central Valley achieve all that they were made for. God Dentist Health, made for life.
grab the keys to a new Toyota. Let innovation take the wheel and elevate every mile. From money-saving fuel efficiency to sleek design and smart performance, there's a Toyota made for your kind of drive. Lease the sporty Corolla for just $229 a month, or lease the hybrid 51 MPG Camry for just $289 a month. Toyota. Let's go places.
Bob's is bringing the wow back with top-rated furniture at new everyday low prices. And with flexible financing, your tax refund goes further at Bob's. There's even more new everyday low prices online.
ABC 30 Action News is sponsored by Chukchansi Gold Resort and Casino. Central California's #1 news with Graciela Moreno, Warren Armstrong, and Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso. This is ABC 30 Action News, live at 5.
An employee has been arrested on suspicion of arson after a massive fire erupted at a Southern California warehouse overnight. A wall of flames prompted a large response from emergency crews. The fire started around 12:30 this morning at the Kimberly-Clark Distribution Center in Ontario. The warehouse is about the size of 11 city blocks and was filled with paper products from familiar brands like Kleenex and Huggies diapers. At the time, more than 20 employees were inside and one person was reported missing, but later accounted for. Ontario police now say that the person was placed under arrest and is at the center of their arson investigation.
The Visalia Police Department is now accepting applications for its 2026 Citizens Police Academy and Volunteer and Police Service program. The course offers a behind-the-scenes look at the inner workings of the Visalia Police Department. Participants will gain a better understanding of the challenges facing local law enforcement. The Academy is a 10-week course taught by experts trained in police ethics, crime scene investigation, DUI procedures, and gang enforcement. Those who complete this program and pass a background investigation will be sworn in as volunteers in police service. Applications are available on the City of Visalia website and will be accepted through June 1st.
Central California is being bathed in sunshine and comfortable conditions on this Tuesday evening.
Let's take a live look from the Kauai Health Sky Cam in Visalia. Nice skies out there. Kevin is next with the stormy changes in the AccuWeather forecast later this week.
All across America, wherever we are, it feels like home. Well, it's good to be home. GMA, it's an invitation to come together and brighten your morning.
You know those pictures of perfect closets that would make your friends jealous? Closets by Design made that affordable for me.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
On the front lines, you do the hard thing because it's the right thing. And Hallmark is on the front lines, you don't run from the snow, you run towards it. And you always have your neighbors' backs. All 16 million of them. PG&E on the front lines for us all.
Now this is some seriously athletic stuff, while this is a little more athletic-ish. And at Sierra, we love it all. Whether you're going real fast or slowly reeling it in, Sierra has all the brands you want at the prices that let you do it all. From athletic to athletic-ish, Sierra's got it.
It's easier to accept a story than believe that the people around you are monsters.
Now through April 30th, get a rate as low as 3.99% APR on new car and truck loans, or refinance your higher rate loan from another lender. Apply online today at myeecu.org.
Chamber of Commerce Day in Fresno, a beautiful night for baseball downtown, and it's all changing later this week.
Yeah, if you have plans Friday, Saturday, Sunday especially, pay very close attention to this forecast. It is a great night to be at the ballpark. Temperatures right now across the valley are in the low 80s and should level off right there, which makes for a perfect evening Gosh, the boys of summer. It's that time once again. Summer's not quite here yet, but we have been running a little on the warm side here in spring, and we need to make up for some lost ground, especially with our snowpack. This is going to help us. But that storm is very slow moving. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get here. And this is what we expect to see when it does arrive. Now, the onset of rain should be very late Thursday night into Friday and last through Monday morning. This is just the latest computer estimate here, which is suggesting 1/4 of an inch to maybe 1/2 an inch or more on the west side of the valley and along the 99 corridor toward the mountains, more than an inch of rain. This may be a little exaggerated from what you see here, but that's raw data from a computer model that gets updated a few times during the day. Just keep that in mind, not an official forecast. But I wouldn't be surprised if over a 3-day period we got more than an inch of rain in parts of the valley, especially if a thunderstorm parks right over the top of us. And look at this real quick. We have 2 feet of snow estimated now over the High Sierra. The reason for this is initially the air will not be very warm. It's going to be in the temperatures in the 70s, and so the snow levels would be at 7,000 feet or higher. But over the weekend, when we drop into the 60s, snow levels will be down around 5,000 feet. And all of these numbers will drop by 10 to 15 degrees. But it is a beautiful day. Once again, we'll get one more of these before we head into the weekend, and we have that stormy day on Friday. Thunderstorms are possible before the weekend and for the beginning of the weekend on Saturday. Sunday, showers. 83 right now, partly cloudy skies, and the breezy conditions we've been dealing with lately. A northwesterly at 14 miles per hour. We have wind speeds in the teens, basically in the North Valley, right as we speak. Good air quality in the North Valley tomorrow, moderate elsewhere. In the foothill communities, just about the same as we were the past 2 days. Upper 70s to low 80s, a dry forecast until we get to Friday, and then things change dramatically in the mountains. It'll be all rain, though, in lower elevations. It'll be High Sierra snowfall. 54 for the overnight low tonight, with upper 40s for the outlying areas of the valley floor tomorrow afternoon. Again, not a whole lot of change. It's a carbon copy duplicast, if you will. But look at the difference here. Once we get past the 70s with increasing clouds late Thursday, it's stormy from Friday through early Monday morning with winter travel in the mountains above 5,000 feet.
Like seeing the comeback of that snow. Thank you very much, Kevin. The students at a local high school are thriving in a career program that's really turning up the heat.
Fire Academy, the national recognition for the course instructing the next generation of heroes protecting people and property.
Tonight, President Trump's chilling new threat to Iran. Warning, a whole civilization will die tonight. The looming deadline. Plus, spectacular new images from Artemis II's historic lunar flyby. More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the #1 newscast in America.
Extravaganza Sundays, starting at 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. 12 Legacy Reward members will be drawn to pick from 24 mystery eggs. Match your egg to the board and reveal your prize. Starting at 200 bonus cash and chips, all the way up to 2,000 bonus cash and chips. To enter the drawing, make 10 tier points every Sunday from 8 a.m. to 7:59 p.m. right here at Eagle Mount Casino, the place to win every day of the week.
Responsible gambler.
The most challenging part of corporate consulting? Having the tough conversations.
Frank, the customer asked for a car wash, and you told them that the guys who wash the car aren't in today. Aren't you a guy that can wash a car? Hey, remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. It's 2 firsts, not 1.
Because there's no I and you can count on us. But there is an us.
You can count on us.
Make them say wow. Wow. Yes.
Good friends, good vibes, and your favorite Millionaire's Pizza.
My life is fantastic now. All I had to do is stay away from my family.
A car accident can shatter your world. But at Jacoby & Myers, we want to help you get back to where you were before. Advocating for you, taking on insurance companies, hospital bills, medical care, whatever you need to get back to the life you love. Jacoby & Myers has championed the hardworking people of California for over 50 years and won more than $2 billion in settlements. Jacoby & Myers,
because everyone deserves justice.
A Clovis Unified Career Technical Education Program recently became nationally accredited.
Action News anchor Jessica Harrington stopped by Clovis East to learn more about this emergency response course and what the recognition means.
Clovis East students were racing the clock to gear up properly. They were practicing carrying weighted dummies and each other, among other basic skills they need to know before heading into the fire academy. They're all part of the Fire Tech course, which falls under the Career Technical Education Emergency Response Program. George Mavrikas is the instructor.
So this program is designed for students that are interested or curious about pursuing a career in the fire service.
Face shield down, let's go. The skills-based learning is what made students like Jesus de la Cruz excited to come to class.
So just the hands-on part is just really fun. It makes it more interesting too. Instead of just reading it from a book, you get to actually experience it yourself.
Students practice in industry standard gear, which has been donated from industry partners such as the Clovis City Fire Department. All of the skills, instruction, and equipment played a role recently to help earn the National Industry Certified Program of Excellence recognition from the Law and Public Safety Education Network. The designation signifies that the program meets national standards for quality, relevance, and workforce readiness.
So it's really exciting for us to be recognized that this is not just what Clovis says. We have a third party saying that we have a gold standard in this school district.
The evaluation highlighted the program's opportunity for students to earn certifications and college credit through Fresno City College. It also highlighted the instructor's knowledge, such as Mavrikas, who has 30 years of service experience under his belt. The evaluation called the program one of the best equipped secondary fire training programs observed nationally, but it also cited room for growth, such as increasing female participation. Senior Savannah Varela says she'd like to see that happen too.
We don't really get a lot of women in the program, 4 or 5 every year, every so often, but I try to advocate that this is not a man's class. That the women can do any and everything that these men are doing in this class. Like, 100%.
Mavrikas says they hope to expand classes to the afternoon and include other fire service positions such as fire inspector, investigator, and mechanic. He says they want to keep preparing students for success.
So that's our goal, is to try to strive above the regular standard, above everything else.
Now that the program is officially accredited, district administrators will gather here Thursday to highlight the accomplishment. In Clovis, Jessica Harrington, ABC 30 Action News. A woman in Lake Tahoe picked up a couple of surprising hitchhikers recently.
Critter car, the 2 bears that gave the driver of this vehicle quite a scare.
Sophia has a way of finding the perfect fit. At a local Ford dealer, she found a certified pre-owned SUV. It was inspected, warranted, and came with Carfax. Turns out new beginnings are always in style. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you.
As California's trusted credit union, Jack, we believe this is what people before profit looks like. The kind of support you get with better rates and low to no fees. This is what community feels like. Because when we're there for one another, tomorrow gets brighter. And look right there. Golden One Credit Union, the one for you.
Here's who really funds the so-called consumer attorneys of California. Predatory billboard lawyers who descended like vultures on victims of LA's wildfires. The same firms who prey on disaster victims across the state. One so-called consumer attorney stole $15 million from his clients, including a man left with devastating burns in the San Bruno pipeline explosion. While they make millions, victims are left in ruins. Fight back at protectcaliforniaconsumers.com.
Shop Salmon Sleep Center enhances a huge selection of comfort, kitchen, service, perfect sleep, every sleeper rack, factory authorized sale going on now. Save 20 to 50% off select styles. Interest-free financing available. Everyone says Salmon Furniture is so nice to come home to.
Keeping an EV fully charged is as easy as charging your phone. Only the cord is much harder to lose. Charge at night, right from home. The way forward is electric. Explore EVs that fit your life at electricforall.org.
City.
ABC and the ESPN app. Your home for the NBA Finals.
Sophia has a way of finding the perfect fit. At a local Ford dealer, she found a certified pre-owned SUV. It was inspected, warranted, and came to Carfax. Turns out new beginnings are always in style. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you.
When you're up at Lake Tahoe, it's not uncommon to see bears, and sometimes, on rare occasions, hopefully, you'll even see one inside a vehicle searching for food.
But some recently released video shows one woman's very close encounter with the wild animals. Take a look. Oh, boy.
Look out.
This shocking encounter happened in August of 2025 in the unincorporated community of Homewood on the west shore of Lake Tahoe. In this Nest camera video, you can hear a quick horn honk as a large bear jumps out of the open window of a parked car. At the same time, the woman walks past only inches away. A smaller bear could also be seen walking around the rear of the car. Both animals eventually ran off, and the woman was able to make it safely back inside the cabin.
That's a close call.
World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
We'll see you back here live at 6 and 6:30.
At Chuck Chansey, community involvement is who we are. Together with partners like the Fresno Grizzlies and the Clovis Rodeo Association, we're proud to support the events, traditions, and organizations that bring our region together. Because when our community thrives, we all win.
Unlock more with Disney Plus, Hulu, and all of ESPN by stepping into the ring. The biggest live events in WWE are now on ESPN. The best sports, movies, and shows. Get all of ESPN, Disney Plus, and Hulu right now. Are you ready?
There comes a time when you have to choose your own destiny.
The year of millions is just getting started. More drawings, more winners, more chances at your share of $4 million. Only at Chansey Gold Resort and Casino, where every day could be D-Day.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell doesn't work. He's missed 68% of his votes. War Powers vote. Missed. Healthcare. Missed. ICE detention of children. Missed. One of the worst records in Congress. The votes Swalwell did show up for? To thank Trump's ICE. Even though most Democrats didn't.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell, he's not working for California. He's barely working at all.
Play during Chansey Gold's Drop a Cool $670,000 giveaway, and you could drive home a Jeep or a boat, or your share of over $500,000 in cash and e-cash prizes. Play for your adventure at Chansey Gold Resort and Casino.
Our spring beauty bar is open, and we've got giveaways next Cameron Hall.
Tonight, the breaking news right here after President Trump's threat to Iran that a whole civilization will die tonight. This evening, the president now announcing a 2-week ceasefire. Tonight, the president now saying this all depends on Iran now, agreeing to the complete and immediate opening of the Strait of Hormuz. So will Iran agree to do this? And if not, what is the U.S. military potentially prepared for? We'll go live to Mary Bruce and to Ian Pannell in the region for Iran's response so far tonight. Also breaking as we come on, reports of a high school principal who's been shot trying to stop an armed suspect, police say a former student. Also just in an ICE-involved shooting under investigation, Homeland Security saying federal agents opening fire. What they claim the suspect was trying to do. Tonight, the near disaster involving a packed school bus. The bus with 29 children on board clipped by a train at a railroad crossing. Tonight, the bus driver charged in what she allegedly said just moments before the collision. There is news tonight about the American woman missing in the Bahamas, her husband telling authorities she fell off the boat with the boat key and was swept away. What her daughter is now saying tonight. The spectacular images coming in from the NASA astronauts on Artemis II. They are stunning tonight, and you have to hear how the astronauts describe what they're seeing. And the delicious spread that suddenly floated by inside their spacecraft, going viral. Some are calling it the best free ad ever. Also new tonight here, what we've now learned about that father of three who died after saving two of his children in a rip current, and what his wife has now revealed. Tonight, Kanye West banned from the UK, the festival canceled. Tonight, the major news involving Lady Gaga canceling a concert and the reason why. And America Strong, Charlie's Angels marking 50 years. One of the famous actresses and what she now reveals, and the battle all three of them have faced in the years since. Their bond long after their iconic show, right here tonight. From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir. Good evening. We do begin tonight with the breaking news. President Trump revealing just a short time ago that he has now agreed to a 2-week ceasefire in the war in Iran. The president now says it all depends on Iran now agreeing to the complete and immediate opening of the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump had threatened Iran that a, quote, whole civilization will die tonight if they did not agree to opening the strait. So tonight here, Iran's response, but we begin with Mary Bruce and the breaking news from the White House.
Tonight, 90 minutes before his deadline, President Trump announcing he has agreed to suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. He says his decision would depend on Iran agreeing to the complete, immediate, and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz. About an hour later, Iran announcing it had agreed. The president calling the ceasefire double-sided. It comes at the end of a day that began with Trump's dire threat. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. The president's extraordinary threat that a whole civilization will die tonight, condemned in Rome by the first American pope.
Attacks on civilian infrastructure is against international law, but that it is also a sign of the hatred, the division, the destruction the human being is capable of.
And here at home by dozens of Democratic lawmakers.
Donald Trump just said that the entire civilization of Iran is going to die tonight if Iran doesn't reopen the Strait of Hormuz. That is pure evil.
Some Republicans cheering the president on. Senator Kevin Cramer of North Dakota saying if the cruel, unelected rulers of Iran are stupid enough to think President Trump is bluffing, I hope they're prepared to meet their maker. But Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski saying Trump's words cannot be excused away as an attempt to leverage in negotiations, calling them an affront to the ideals our nation has sought to uphold and promote around the world. Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson usually in lockstep with the president, but not tonight.
I do not want to see us start blowing up civilian infrastructure. I do not want to see that. We are not at war with the Iranian people. Yeah, we are trying to liberate them.
Trump's one-time close ally, Tucker Carlson, disgusted.
On every level, it is vile. On every level.
Former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene posting 25th Amendment. Not a single bomb has dropped on America. We cannot kill an entire civilization. This is evil and madness. Today, inside Iran, anguish. Fatima, an engineer, telling us, I am against the regime, and I want them gone with every cell of my body. But by no means do I agree with a foreign power destroying what has been built by my people, for my people, and for the future of our children. The president announcing this 2-week ceasefire. Iran says it's on board, but David, there are still a lot of details to be negotiated. We'll see what happens in the coming hours and days. David.
All right, Mary Bruce with the breaking news from the White House tonight. Mary, our thanks to you. So tonight, our chief foreign correspondent, Ian Pannell, in the region. Ian has been poring over Iran's response tonight and where this now potentially goes from here. Here's Ian now.
Tonight, Iranian officials now saying they've agreed to suspend hostilities for 2 weeks after President Trump announced late tonight that temporary ceasefire. Iran's foreign minister confirming the reopening of the critical Strait of Hormuz during this ceasefire period. But tonight, with multiple statements issued by Iran in response, the hours ahead will be critical. Tonight, Iran's National Security Council insisting it'll retain control of the Strait of Hormuz, maintaining the right to enrich uranium, which President Trump had vowed to stop. The statement also says U.S. sanctions should be lifted and reparations paid for war damage. With President Trump's threat to blow up Iran's bridges and power plants, Iran had warned it'd retaliate with immediate and proportionate attacks across the region. But tonight, that all appears on hold, with the world now watching to see if the ceasefire holds, and Iran now making its own demands. And tonight, in another major development, 1 week after American journalist Shelley Kittleson was kidnapped in Baghdad by a pro-Iranian militia, she's finally been freed. The militia releasing her on the condition she leaves Iraq immediately. David, back to the ceasefire announced by President Trump. It appears that Iran has agreed to it, but it's also clear it has its own demands now, and Iran is claiming victory. Meetings are now being discussed, but this all remains very tenuous, with the world watching that Strait of Hormuz tomorrow. David?
All right, Ian Panel from the region and Mary Bruce, our thanks to both of you for the breaking news tonight involving the war in Iran. And of course, we'll continue to follow this into the evening. In the meantime, back here in the U.S., breaking news here at home tonight as well. Reports of a high school principal who has been shot and wounded in Oklahoma. Police say he tried to stop an armed suspect, a former student. Here's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, dozens of police and first responders swarming this Oklahoma high school after a principal was shot while trying to stop a suspect that police say is a former student who had entered the school with a gun. The calls for help coming around 2 o'clock local time when police say the suspect opened fire in the lobby of Pauls Valley High School just outside Oklahoma City. The entire school system placed on lockdown. Investigators say Principal Kirk Moore saw the suspect had a gun and stepped in to stop him. The suspect then firing multiple rounds. School staff subdued the shooter until law enforcement arrived.
The actions of the staff and the principal stepping in as soon as they saw a subject with a firearm saved lives today.
Principal Moore was airlifted to the hospital, reportedly in stable condition. Video shows him alert, looking around as the chopper landed. Authorities tell ABC News all students have been confirmed safe and accounted for.
I just think it's kind of crazy. I didn't expect this, especially because this is like a very small town. And yeah, I just came out of nowhere.
And David, investigators say that suspect, a former student, is a 20-year-old male, though there's no word yet on a motive.
David, Trevor Ault on the breaking news here at home. Trevor, thank you. Also, just in tonight, we have learned of an investigation now of an ICE-involved shooting. Tonight, Homeland Security saying federal agents opening fire outside San Jose, California, and what they now claim that the suspect was trying to do. Here's our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas.
Tonight, the FBI investigating the chaotic moments seen in this video as ICE agents surround a vehicle outside of San Jose. Moments after the ICE agents approach the car, it abruptly backs up, crashing into a truck, and then swinging toward the agents as the driver speeds away, those agents shooting at the car. Homeland Security officials claim that ICE agents were trying to arrest a suspected gang member wanted in El Salvador in connection to a murder. They say the driver weaponized his vehicle and attempted to run over the officers. Quote, fired defensive shots to protect themselves, their fellow agents, and the public. The suspect, identified as Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez, who was taken to a local hospital, his condition unknown. It appears no agents were injured. David, this video shows just how volatile the administration's immigration enforcement campaign remains.
Pierre Thomas live in Washington. Pierre, thank you. Now to a near disaster involving a packed school bus. This is in Florida. The bus with 29 children on board clipped by a train at a railroad crossing. Tonight, that bus driver now charged. And what she allegedly said just moments before that collision. Here's Will Reeve.
Tonight, you're watching what Florida officials are calling a near-catastrophic disaster. A school bus with 29 children on board clipped by a fast-moving train at this intersection. Now that bus driver facing charges.
Trains don't sneak up on people, folks. It was poor judgment, and that's what led to this arrest. Poor judgment that placed children at risk.
Children can be heard screaming on the bus as it passes by. Bus driver Yvonne Hampton telling police there was a car at the intersection and she was waiting for the car to move. She said the car began to move, so she began to go over the other side of the tracks, but the car stopped. But according to the arrest affidavit, the responding officer said Hampton can be heard on video saying, not gonna stop for no train.
A matter of 6 inches is the difference in all of this, and it could have been an extremely catastrophic situation.
Fortunately, David, no one was injured, but that bus driver was charged with 29 counts of child neglect and 1 count of endangering an adult. David.
Will Reeve reporting tonight. Thank you, Will. There's also news tonight about the American woman missing in the Bahamas. Her husband telling authorities she fell off the boat and was swept away. What her daughter is now saying tonight. ABC's Victor Akendo in the Bahamas for us.
Tonight, the desperate search in the Bahamas for Lynette Hooker, now in its third day. The 55-year-old reportedly vanished after her husband said she fell overboard and was swept away by the current. The couple posting videos of their travels on Instagram just days ago. Brian Hooker told police they were taking an 8.5-foot dinghy back to their yacht from Elbow Key around 7:30 Saturday night when he said they hit bad weather and his wife fell into the water with the boat key, the engine shutting off. Lynette's daughter, Carly, telling us she got the call from her stepfather.
He said that my mom's missing and that she fell out of the boat and that he threw a life jacket to her or something, and he doesn't know if she got it or not. But then he paddled the shore.
Lynette's husband told police he reached the shore hours later, around 4 a.m. He then walked along these rocks to this boatyard, then reported his wife missing. Searchers crisscrossing these waters for any sign of Lynette.
I just hope we find her.
David, this is the marina where the couple reportedly left on that dinghy. Tonight, Lynette's daughter says she is focused on finding out what happened to her mother, and she wants a full investigation into her disappearance. David?
All right, Victor Akendo tonight. Victor, thank you. We're going to turn now to the spectacular images coming in from NASA astronauts on board Artemis II, and these images are stunning tonight. You have to hear how the astronauts describe what they're seeing, and keep an eye on the delicious spread that suddenly floated by. It's going viral tonight. Some are calling it the best free ad ever. Again tonight, Gio Benitez.
Tonight, as Team Artemis 2 hurtles back to Earth, they're beaming back stunning images of the moon and the Earth from their journey around the far side of the moon. Perhaps the most incredible is this one, EarthSat, the image of the Earth peeking out from behind the moon. The team had 7 hours to document the far side of the moon. Commander Reed Weissman peering out the window. Pilot Victor Glover and Mission Specialist Christina Cook lying side by side. Mission Specialist Jeremy Hansen aiming his camera. The crew all smiles, pausing for a selfie. Listen to their reaction when they finally saw this stunning solar eclipse.
This is continues to be unreal. The sun has gone behind the moon. It is absolutely spectacular, surreal. There's no adjectives. I'm going to need to invent some new ones to describe what we were looking at out this window. After all of the amazing sights that we saw earlier, we just went sci-fi.
And David, one more image from space here tonight. At one point, cameras caught a jar of Nutella spreads floating by there. It went viral, as you can imagine, and the company saw it too, of course, writing, "Honored to have traveled further than any spread in history." And yes, now some are calling this the best free ad ever, David.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible product placement tonight. Gio Benitez, our thanks to you. But when we come back here, a lot more news ahead. What we've now learned tonight about that father of 3 who died after saving 2 of his children in that rip current. What's now been revealed by his wife, and this is moving. Also tonight, shots fired at a councilman's home. The note the suspect left behind, and we'll have it. Also this evening, Kanye West now banned from the UK, the big festival that's been canceled. There's also news on Lady Gaga this evening, canceling a concert and the reason why. And the Charlie's Angels 50-year reunion, America Strong tonight. One of the actresses breaking her silence on a personal battle. What all 3 of these women have now faced, and they speak of their bond in a moment here.
Don't let living with cancer define you. Discover an injectable immunotherapy, Opdivo Qvantig, for certain previously treated adults whose kidney cancer has spread. A chance to live longer, a treatment that's faster. Unlike an infusion that takes 30 minutes, Opdivo Qvantig lets you receive treatment quickly in as little as 3 minutes. Opdivo Qvantig can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst, or urine, rash, itching, confusion, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain or fever. Report severe or persistent muscle or joint pain. Tell your doctor if you have myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome. Immune system problems include Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or receive chest radiation. Opdivo Qvantig can harm your unborn baby.
A chance to live longer. A treatment that's faster.
Ask your doctor about Opdivo Qvantig. See OpdivoQvantig.com for more information.
It's a miracle. New hands-free Skechers slip-in sandals. Light, comfy sandals you never have to touch or bend down to put on. The exclusive heel strap guides your foot into place. Then the special heel pillow keeps your foot comfy and secure. Try new Skechers slip-in sandals.
Everyone's getting that new Simply Safe outdoor monitoring.
How do we compete with AI-powered outdoor cameras and live agent monitoring?
Stop. This is Simply Safe.
Whoa! I didn't even see those guys. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
I'm feeling more confident about the future after reviewing my choices with Voya. Have you updated your workplace benefits and retirement savings?
No, but I am really going to think about it at some point.
Don't just think about a strong future. Plan for one with Voya. Plan, invest, protect.
The Lumify effect. One drop dramatically reduces redness for brighter, whiter-looking eyes that make you go, wow. Lumify works in 1 minute and lasts up to 8 hours. See what all the hype is about with the one and only Lumify.
Are my 5 morning alarms a metaphor for everything else I'm putting on, like my laundry or my 768 unread texts?
I'm just your dermatologist. You don't want all of this showing up on your face. Try Hydro Boost.
Neutrogena, weightless hydration that goes deep.
Tonight, the police report now revealing more after that tragic death of a father who died after saving 2 of his children from a rip current. At Juno Beach in South Florida, this played out. Police finding Ryan Jennings lying unconscious in shallow water, bystanders trying to revive him. Police continuing CPR until he was pronounced dead at the hospital. Jennings' son and daughter are now telling police they were struggling in the water when their father tried to save them. Officials reminding swimmers finding themselves on a rip current to try to swim parallel to the shore until help arrives. We have also learned tonight that Jennings' wife, Emily, had recently learned she's pregnant with their 4th child. Tonight, the FBI joining the investigation into what Indianapolis police say was a targeted shooting at a city council member's home. Councilor Ron Gibson and his 8-year-old son were home at the time. Fortunately, neither was hurt. Gibson saying the suspect left a note reading no data centers. He recently backed a rezoning plan that would allow a data center to be built in his district. When we come back here tonight, Kanye West now banned from the UK, a music festival canceled. Also news involving Lady Gaga tonight, suddenly canceling a concert and the reason why. And the actresses from Charlie's Angels right here tonight, what they have all now faced and their bond, what they reveal in a moment.
My generalized myasthenia gravis was unpredictable and limited what I could do. But Ultomiris is continuous symptom control with improvement in activities of daily living. It is reduced muscle weakness, and Ultomiris is the only long-acting GMG treatment with the freedom of just 6 to 7 infusions per year. For predictable routine, I can count on.
Ultomiris may lower your ability to fight infections, increasing your chance of serious meningococcal and other infections, which may become life-threatening or fatal. Complete or update meningococcal vaccines at least 2 weeks before you start. If treatment is urgent, you should receive antibiotics with your vaccines. Don't start if you have a meningococcal infection. Infusion reactions may include back, belly, limb, or chest pain, muscle spasms, blood pressure changes, tiredness, shaking chills, bad taste, breathing problems, or face, tongue, or throat swelling. Ultomiris is continuous symptom control. Talk to your neurologist today.
The finest luxury fragrances are now exclusively available at your local store. Unstoppable's Unlimited collection makes everything smell magnifique. Luxury laundry scent beads so you can smell unstoppable.
During my recovery, the only thing I could think about was getting back to playing. Boost gave me the fuel to get back on the stage. The music is life. A real comeback deserves a real boost.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. And that's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos lets you get life insurance in minutes, 100% online, no medical exam.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
Force Factor Hair Growth Accelerator promotes thicker, fuller, healthier hair in just 3 weeks. Hair Growth Accelerator contains a key ingredient backed by a clinical study that's shown to accelerate hair growth and reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Search Amazon now for Force Factor Hair Growth Accelerator.
This is the farmer's dog turkey. Apparently, this is also turkey. But only one actually looks like turkey, since only one is gently cooked without the ultra-processing. And only one is human grade, because good ingredients matter. But the best recipes call for so much more. Get 50% off your first box, available only at thefarmersdog.com.
Why'd I go to the doctor? When my heart kept skipping a beat, I didn't think much of it. But my girls made me get checked out, and it made such a difference. Turns out, I have AFib, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you notice one or more of these symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did, and my girls are too.
This is no time to wait.
Divya Nix of other news tonight. The UK banning Kanye West at a summer music festival in London where he was to perform is now been cancelled. West was booked to perform at the Wireless Festival in July, but British authorities say his history of anti-Semitic, racist, and pro-Nazi comments sparked backlash. Major companies withdrawing support refunds will be issued. Tonight, Lady Gaga canceling tonight's show in Montreal on doctor's advice because of a worsening respiratory infection, posting she's absolutely heartbroken and sorry. Lady Gaga has 3 more concerts in her tour, the final show at New York's Madison Square Garden next Monday, April 13th. When we come back tonight, the deeply personal battle revealed by an actress from Charlie's Angels, all 3 together, right here in a moment.
Your mental health is better, but having uncontrollable body movements called TD, tardive dyskinesia, can feel embarrassing.
I asked my doctor about treating my TD with Ingrezza.
#1 prescribed Ingrezza reduced TD movements by greater than 10 times, with most seeing a response as early as 2 weeks. And you can keep taking most mental health meds.
Ingrezza can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden behavior, mood changes, or suicidal thoughts. Don't take Ingrezza if allergic. Serious side effects may include allergic reactions like sudden, potentially fatal swelling and hives, sleepiness, the most common side effect, and heart rhythm problems. Know how Ingrezza affects you before operating a car or dangerous machinery. Report fever, stiff muscles, or problems thinking, as these might be life-threatening. Shaking, stiffness, drooling, and trouble with moving or balance may occur.
Taking control starts with asking your doctor about Ingrezza.
Ingrezza. Donna just discovered that on Vinted, her closet can make her extra cash. All she has to do is list and sell what she doesn't wear anymore. And with 0 selling fees, she keeps every dollar she earns. Don't wear it, sell it.
Nothing makes a gathering great like Eggland's Best Eggs. They're just so delicious, with better nutrition too. For us, it's eggs any style, as long as they're the best. Eggland's Best.
Asthma triggers are always lurking, ready to attack. Get fast relief with Primatene Mist. Clinically shown to open airways quickly, it's the #1 doctor-recommended over-the-counter asthma inhaler. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again.
United Healthcare knows you've got your whole life ahead of you. Whatever comes next, you can count on United Healthcare to be there with reliable Medicare coverage.
1 in 4 taxpayers was a victim of identity theft.
We're not just tax-paying Americans.
We're fraud-paying Americans.
And we're not paying anymore.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya, with rapid remission at 12 weeks and fewer bowel movements and less abdominal pain at 4 weeks. Most patients achieve remission at 1 year, and some patients saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
New at 6, a murder suspect is shot by ICE agents in Stanislaus County. Why authorities say they were forced to open fire. Plus, an historic project gets the green light of Madera County, when construction to widen a portion of Highway 41 is set to begin.
David Muir, the most watched newscast in America. And now, ABC's World News Tonight has won the Emmy for Best Live News Program for the third year in a row.
Tonight, America Strong, the actresses from Charlie's Angels and what they have faced together. Tonight, 50 years after their iconic show, the incredible bond between the stars of Charlie's Angels. They gathered overnight in Hollywood to mark the 50th anniversary of Charlie's Angels. Jaclyn Smith, Kate Jackson, and Cheryl Ladd, who replaced Farrah Fawcett all those years ago. It was Cheryl Ladd who revealed last night in front of the crowd that she has battled breast cancer. Mine was an aggressive form, she said, thanking her husband and saying, I had wonderful doctors, but I was bald for quite a while. It was a humbling experience. With her very personal reveal last night, we now know that all three angels have battled breast cancer, a bond the women now share. Actress Kate Jackson is a two-time breast cancer survivor and an advocate for early detection. And Jaclyn Smith, who underwent a lumpectomy after her breast cancer diagnosis, saying Cheryl Ladd was so brave. The first thing I did was send her my wigs, adding early detection is key, crediting the power of girlfriends. All three co-stars saying they miss Farrah Fawcett, who died of cancer. But overnight on the red carpet, it was a celebration of 50 years since their show and of their bond long after that show went off the air, telling our Chris Conley, the friendship is what they carry with them.
These two ladies are my sisters. Time didn't change the friendship or the kinship. We were all such individual women, but women who really cared for each other. Just as the show was, we were there for each other.
An iconic show and a bond all these years later. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
What does it take to be the most watched newscast in America?
You're part of an operation. So some kind of operation center? Militants came in from different directions. So you have a couple loaded and ready to go. We've got a home right here engulfed in flames. The steam here, apocalyptic. Tom Morgan, made the USA. It's David. I'm David Muir. You do you every night.
ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast. America's most watched newscast, ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, is now available on YouTube.
Whitney Levitt, Mark Ballas, they lit up the dance floor. And now tomorrow morning, they're together exclusively on Good Morning America, taking you behind the scenes of Chicago as they reunite on the Broadway stage. Whitney, Mark, igniting the morning, tomorrow on
Now on Action News Live at 6, a shocking shooting in Stanislaus County. ICE agents opened fire on a murder suspect who they say tried to ram them with his car. We're live with the FBI investigation now underway near Patterson.
Plus, justice for Kelly, the Hanford man responsible for the death of a mother of 4, earns his punishment. Emotional words today from her family in the courtroom.
And rain and snow, they return before the weekend.
It's finally the Fresno Grizzlies home opener. I'm live in Chuck Chansey Park with what fans can expect for this 2026 season.
ABC 30 Action News starts now with a breaking news update.
Tonight, President Trump announcing that the U.S. has agreed to a 2-week ceasefire with Iran if Iran agrees to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. The announcement coming less than 2 hours before a self-imposed deadline threatening the destruction of a whole civilization if a deal wasn't reached. In a social media post, the president said the U.S. has received a 10-point proposal from Iran he believes they can negotiate. We will have much more on this breaking news story coming up in our next half hour.
Now to our other top story tonight. An investigation is underway after a shooting involving ICE agents in Stanislaus County. Officials say a wanted suspect was taken to the hospital. This all happened near I-5 and Sperry Avenue, where both the on and off ramps remain closed this evening. And thanks for joining us tonight for Action News Live at 6. I'm Warren Armstrong.
And I'm Vanessa Vasconcelos. We're live on ABC 30, Hulu Live, and wherever you stream. That federal law enforcement action happening in Patterson, about 35 miles north of Los Banos.
Action News reporter Tiffany Olin joins us live from the scene tonight with reaction to that shooting. Tiffany?
Vanessa and Warren, it has been a very active scene all morning and through this evening. Now, we first arrived here at about 12:30 and we saw FBI agents going through different evidence markers. Some of those are still here along with those investigators. So you can see those casings, evidence markers far close to the on and off ramps that do remain closed at this hour. We're told all of this unfolded close to 6:30 this morning. An investigation is underway after a shooting involving U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in Stanislaus County Tuesday morning.
You know, this is a small community, and just to see that happen here is that.
Dashcam video obtained by KCRA shows the moments leading up to the shooting near Interstate 5 and Sperry Avenue in Patterson. The video appears to show officers surrounding the suspect's vehicle before it reverses, striking a law enforcement truck, then attempting to drive away over the center median when officers fire. The Stanislaus County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene.
No deputies from the Stanislaus County Sheriff's Office were injured or involved in this incident.
According to Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons, agents were attempting to arrest a known gang member during a targeted traffic stop when the man, quote, weaponized his vehicle and attempted to run over an officer. Lyons says the ICE officers followed their training and, quote, fired defensive shots to protect themselves, their fellow agents, and the public. The suspect, Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez, was taken to a hospital. His condition has not been released. We spoke with one local resident who says regardless of the accusations, a shooting near a busy freeway is frightening.
It's messed up. It don't matter what he could be a gang leader. I don't care. You can't just do that. Everyone has a family,
Lyons says Hernandez is wanted in El Salvador for questioning in connection with a murder. FBI agents were seen examining evidence markers placed across the roadway, including what appears to be a bumper believed to be from the suspect's vehicle.
This will take time as our agents conduct our investigation and our evidence response team finishes processing the scene.
It's unclear when this street, as well as the on and off ramps, will reopen as this investigation is still ongoing. The FBI is asking for anyone with video or information to contact them. Live in Patterson, Tiffany Olin, ABC 30 Action News.
Thank you, Tiffany. We have an Action News update in the North Valley now. A Merced County jury has acquitted the driver accused of hitting and killing two sisters in Atwater back in 2022. Deborah Huddleston was facing 2 counts of misdemeanor vehicular manslaughter for the deaths of 76-year-old Carolyn Rose and 73-year-old Billy Edwards. The sisters were out on their morning walk near Augusta Juniper Avenue when they were hit by Huddleston's minivan. Huddleston's defense attorney had argued she had a medical emergency behind the wheel, to which the jury agreed, leading to her acquittal.
In Kings County, a Hanford man whose drunk driving led to the death of a local mother went before a judge for his sentencing. He also faced the victim's family. Action News South Valley reporter Cassandra Gutierrez was in the courtroom and has the moments leading up to the punishment.
It's been 16 months since Kelly Rivera's death shocked the community of Hanford. The mother of 4 was behind the wheel when she was hit and killed by a drunk driver in December of 2024. Cameras were not allowed in court on Tuesday, where loved ones had the opportunity to address the court in front of the already 2-time convicted DUI offender, Philip Andrew Chavez Macias.
This was a preventable tragedy. It's by his choice. Driving as fast as he was, as drunk as he was. I mean, there's no excuse for it. I feel some level of relief because in reality, it's done now. I don't have to worry about a jury trial and more importantly, appeals.
Chavez Macias was facing murder charges and 15 years to life if the case would have gone to trial. A plea deal was a resolution for both the defendant and victim's family.
So he's going to serve his 10 years, and then he's going to go directly into the 7 years. So it will all be one sentence back to back to back.
Jonathan Rivera, a Hanford police officer and Kelly's husband of 19 years, is now raising their kids without his partner. The children were ages 4 to 15 when their mother died.
4 kids. My oldest is now 17, and then my youngest is about to turn 6. But it's a transition for all of us. They have to learn to step up in ways that they shouldn't have to. I have to learn to step up in ways I shouldn't have to.
In court, Chavez Macias sat quietly while listening to loved ones describe the person he killed. The family shared victim impact statements describing Kelly as loving, kind, the best mother, and someone who was loved by many. And despite their heartbreak and pain, many say they have chosen to forgive.
So my family believes in Christ and believes that our sins are forgiven. It doesn't mean there's no consequence. It just means they're forgiven.
There were about half a dozen impact statements read in court today, including some from Kelly's children. The eldest shared a heartfelt and emotional poem on the loss of his mother. In Hanford, I'm Cassandra Gutierrez, ABC 30 Action News.
In Crime Watch tonight, a man is in custody accused of stealing tens of thousands of dollars in diesel fuel. Coalinga police were called to a Chevron station off Elm and Polk Street on March 13th for a report of gas pumps damaged and 500 gallons of diesel fuel missing. Surveillance video showed a truck parked at one of the pumps for an hour. The driver was identified as Angel Fonseca of Victorville. Detectives began watching the suspect and found him making stops at diesel yards to possibly sell the fuel. Last Thursday, officers say he stole another 500 gallons of fuel from the same Chevron station in Coalinga, bringing the total loss to $13,000. On Saturday, detectives found Fonseca in Bakersfield and followed him to Kettleman City, where they say he was seen stealing gas from a Valero station. He was then arrested and booked into the Fresno County Jail for felony grand theft and felony vandalism.
Turning to weather, our roller coaster conditions continue as showers loom for the end of the week.
Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso joined us now with our first look at that AccuWeather forecast. A wet one, Kevin.
Morning, Vanessa. If it felt a little bit cooler today, you are correct. It was only at 83, down from yesterday's 87, and we shouldn't change a whole lot for tomorrow. We do have a storm coming for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, early Monday, and it's going to get stormy. However, it's a slow mover. So for tomorrow, you'll notice the temperature is still holding on to an 83. Then it's 70s, then it's 60s when a secondary impulse of colder air comes in over the weekend and produces winter travel in the mountains. We'll take a look at snowfall and rainfall coming up.
An historic and unanimous vote. Construction on the Highway 41 expansion project has been given the green light in Madera County. Starting next month, crews will work to widen Highway 41 to 4 lanes from Avenue 10.5 to just north of Avenue 15. The project will also include an overpass at Avenue 11, along with new signals and raised medians for safety. The goal of the project is to ease traffic near surrounding housing developments, including Tesoro Viejo and Riverstone. The widening project is the largest public works project ever sponsored by the county and is set to be completed in May of 2028.
In Merced County today, Valley lawmakers and city officials celebrated the completion of the Los Manos Creek Detention Dam project. The multi-million-dollar project will help to improve management of the dam and Los Manos Creek. It will essentially transform the existing flood control site into a water storage facility, helping to strengthen groundwater recharge and increase flood protection. This project also extends a connection to piping and a pumping plant nearby off the California Aqueduct, allowing for storage and release of water from the reservoir to support local agriculture.
It's arguably one of the most rewarding jobs, but can also be the most stressful. Parenting.
Why experts say mounting responsibilities can impact your physical and mental health, plus the tools to avoid parental burnout.
Plus, a man is in jail tonight accused of causing the Central Fresno crash that killed a mother and her young son. The charges he booked on and how the community is remembering the 2 lives lost. Hi, I'm Jessica Harrington.
And I'm Jason Oliveira. Tomorrow on Action News AM Live, summer is coming, so it's time to get your arms in shape.
Fitness expert Rhonda Murphy will show you some exercises you can do using weights or bands to help you get results.
Plus, we've got your full AccuWeather forecast, overnight breaking news, and everything you need to get ready first thing in the morning.
Only on Action News AM Live, beginning at 4:30 a.m.
When your day winds down, make ABC 30 your final stop for trusted local news.
Everything you need to know before you turn everything off.
ABC 30 Action News delivers what matters most. Local stories, local impact. From the local team you trust, Margot Kim, Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso, and Sports with Stephen Hicks. More families turn to Action News Live at 11 than any other local late newscast. Action News Live at 11.
Baby, let the good time
parents were really focused on education growing up. My dad said that being a doctor was one of the noblest things that you can do. The thing that excited him the most was that I was a heart surgeon. Today we're doing an LVAD removal. I know that if I can fix the problem, I can improve the quality of life of that person. I can get them back to doing what they want to do. It's amazing. Really love taking care of patients. And that's what this is all about.
I think California is at a crossroads right now. The rent is too high, healthcare is too high. I'm Assemblymember Isaac Ryan. I'm supporting Top Star because he's delivered the most for California over the longest period of time. Whether it's fighting for a fair and criminal legal system, whether it's pushing back against attacks to the foundations of democracy, or calling for everybody to pay their fair share. Tom fought for free lunches for children in schools. He's going to fight to cut utility bills by 25%. He's going to ban corporate PAC money in politics. I want a governor who's going to fight fire with fire. And that fire is Tom Star.
For over 50 years, Jacoby & Myers has fought for people like you and recovered over $2 billion for hardworking Californians. Call Jacoby & Myers today because you deserve justice.
There comes a time when you have to choose your own destiny.
ABC 30 Action News is sponsored by Chukchansi Gold Resort and Casino. Central California's #1 news with Margot Kim, Warren Armstrong, Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso, and Stephen Hicks. This is ABC 30 Action News, live at 6.
In Consumer Watch, construction remains underway at a Clovis Planet Fitness after it was closed for safety reasons. You can see the area above the entrance has been stripped, showing the beams at the location on Sean Clovis. Now, back in March, the city discovered the front entry area was pulling away from the building. A safety fence was later installed and construction crews began working to remedy the issue. The city now says the demolition of the damaged section is complete and are waiting to see if the wall needs more bracing. The gym had previously said a tentative reopening is scheduled for this week. Now, in the meantime, gym members are encouraged to use other locations during construction.
Mental health experts say many parents are coping with high stress levels, and it also takes a toll on relationships in the household. In tonight's Health Watch, Action News reporter Anna Torrea spoke to professionals about how to avoid parental burnout.
Being a parent is a rewarding job. But it can come with its stressors, from finding family support to the cost of living. There are many factors that can pile onto parents.
It takes about 2 incomes, if not more, to approach the same standard of living that in the 70s could be afforded by 1 income. So in short, what that means is parents are working harder.
Health experts say it can be hard to juggle the household and work. A 2024 Gallup survey found 51% of working women in the U.S. reported feeling stressed, compared to 39% of men. Melissa Morales is a licensed clinical social worker with Kaiser Permanente in Fresno.
I think some working moms feel like they're in a constant tug of war, having to find that work-life balance.
Corleen Robinson with Balance Treatment Center explains that parents can have a hard time asking for help.
Good parents should feel responsible, but unfortunately, sometimes we feel responsible for everything. So we feel that we need to manage and control everything, and that's just not realistic.
Lack of connection and support can lead to negative emotions like loneliness and depression. But Robinson says kids need to see their parents thrive.
One of the most important things for kids is to see their parents are okay and that their parents can also experience joy.
Health experts urge parents to take some self-care days and find ways that help them relax.
Look at what's causing the most stress and try to minimize that. So if you're feeling guilty about not spending enough time with your children due to work demands, finding that special activity you can do.
Experts say it's okay to not be perfect and to take things one day at a time. Anna Torrea, ABC 30 Action News.
A family favorite event is returning to Fresno this summer.
The greatest show on earth, why you need to act now to get tickets to the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Calm sunshine turns into rain, rumbles of thunder, even snow in the mountains. Soon.
America's #1 news, ABC, is now streaming 24/7 on Disney+.
When you get hurt in a car accident, everybody knows who to call.
The Law Brothers, of course.
Everybody knows that. But the Law Brothers are the car accident lawyers.
We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
for no matter what crosses your path. Get coverage confidence with AAA insurance.
At United Health Centers, your health is in trusted hands. From check-in to the exam room, our friendly staff and compassionate providers are dedicated to giving you personalized care. Enjoy our comprehensive healthcare services, free transportation, and the peace of mind that comes with knowing we're always here for you. Visit our Visalia Health Center on Mooney Boulevard and schedule your appointment today. United Health Centers, wellness for a lifetime.
Here's who really funds the so-called consumer attorneys of California. Predatory billboard lawyers who descended like vultures on victims of LA's wildfires. The same firms who prey on disaster victims across the state. One so-called consumer attorney stole $15 million from his clients, including a man left with devastating burns in the San Bruno pipeline explosion. While they make millions, victims are left in ruins. Fight back at protectcaliforniaconsumers.com.
At Lee's Air, we're so confident our cooling tune-up will keep you cool this summer and help prevent unexpected breakdowns that we made it our guarantee. That means if your system breaks down during the season, we will apply the cost of your tune-up toward any repair we make. Our cooling tune-up includes a thorough system cleaning, an electrical component test, and a complete safety inspection so your system runs efficiently and safely. Call Lee's Air today and schedule your cooling tune-up, the only tune-up that's guaranteed.
Next, Elle Bannon. Plus, from the Malcolm in the Middle reboot, Frankie Muniz.
Yeah, I looked at that. Watch live tomorrow at 9 on ABC 30.
When it comes to your home, you want quality and comfort that you can trust. At Northwest Exteriors, we deliver the highest quality products at the lowest price for a trust you can see. With certified installers and excellent customer service for a trust you can feel. For every new energy-efficient window you purchase, Northwest Exteriors will buy back your old window for $159 each. 100% financing available. Simply the best. Trust Northwest.
Trust Northwest. Whitney Levitt, Mark Ballas, they lit up the dance floor. And now tomorrow morning, they're together exclusively on Good Morning America, taking you behind the scenes of Chicago as they reunite on the Broadway stage. Whitney, Mark, igniting the morning, tomorrow on DMA.
The greatest show on earth is coming to the Save Mart Center. The Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus makes its return to Fresno this July. From a high-flying trapeze act to gravity-defying acrobatics, every act is designed to thrill crowds of all ages, of course. Pre-sale for tickets is already underway. The shows will take place on July 2nd through the 5th. Get those tickets now.
Well, if you can, you're probably doing flips over the forecast as well, because we've got a little bit of a change-up coming.
It won't hurt you like that contortion just probably did that. That was amazing. Okay, we are in for a flip in the weather, that's for sure. So let's take a look and see what's going on. First of all, beautiful evening, right? Hello, Fresno. You look good. 83 was your high today. That was down 4 degrees from yesterday's 87, and it was noticeable. It was breezy at times for today, too. And we have a rain background. Can you believe it? Well, I want to let you know we've slipped a little bit here. We're down to 22/100ths there, 0.22 departure from normal, and over an inch in Merced, where we should be for this date in the calendar year for rainfall. Fresno's at 9.33, Hanford at 7.2, Bakersfield at 6.58. So we're about to get a leg up on that, and it's compliments of this weather system. I apologize for that satellite hit there that you see there. Typically, I clean that up before we go to air, but let's move forward to Futurecast. Take that feature, move it forward in time into Thursday night and Friday. This is at 12:30 a.m. Notice how the rain comes in on Friday afternoon. I expect thunderstorms in here. Look at the snow that shows up in the mountains again, but that's just the beginning. And then we get to Saturday afternoon, and we've got the same situation going on. But as we go into the weekend, colder air arrives on Saturday and Sunday, destabilizing the atmosphere again for afternoon thunderstorms, rain to showers at times. And leading into Sunday afternoon, the exact same thing is going on. But you probably noticed that snow line began to move downhill. So initially, the snow will be at around 7,000 feet the first day, then lowering down closer to 5,000 feet over the weekend. These are impressive rain totals. They may be exaggerated a little bit. Probably safer to estimate that we're going to see somewhere more than an inch of rain along the 99 corridor, the west side of the valley, from a quarter to a half an inch of rain. And in the mountains, we could see an inch or two of rain. This is not very impressive, but that's only Friday. Add to it the weekend rain when the colder air arrives. And look what we have here, a couple of feet of snow at higher elevations, even a lowering of snow that's dropping down to the Shaver Lake elevation, which is roughly 5,000 feet, as indicated earlier. 61 right now in Monterey. Comparatively, Fresno's at 82, upper 70s in the north end of the valley. Pretty calm here in Visalia, just a gentle breeze moving the trees with an 82 in sunshine. Beautiful evening. What's left of it, sunlight. Good to moderate air quality for tomorrow. Really no change in the foothill forecast until we get to Thursday and Friday, and it's Friday that's the rain day into the weekend, which is stormy, as you know, and probably part of Monday morning, too. 54 for an overnight low tonight. The valley map shows upper 40s, too, at daybreak. So another cool start and mild finish above average temperature-wise. Here's your extended forecast. Look how dark those skies become, especially late Thursday night into Friday. Saturday and Sunday are chilly. Scattered showers or thunderstorms, maybe even through Monday morning. So we're going to get snow in the mountains and rain in Fresno in the valley.
Oh, wow. Kevin, thank you.
Well, what a great night for baseball, and the boys of summer are back in downtown Fresno.
I think a couple dozen players, maybe it's several thousand fans, thanking Kevin for the forecast today. Picture perfect. And our Sydney Berger standing by at the Chuck for a live report on the Grizzlies opening night, plus DeChambeau's decade at Augusta. The eye-catching stats showing why it could be Bryson's year to win a green jacket.
The Grammy Award-nominated Texas-born maverick Charlie Crockett, Age of the Ram Tour. Friday, May 22nd, Table Mountain Casino Resort. Tickets on sale now at tmcasino.com. With special guest Alicia Blewett. Don't miss Charlie Crockett live in concert.
Measure C is everywhere. It's touched perhaps every part of our community because it helps you go everywhere. Since 1986, Measure C has invested
over $10 billion in the local transportation network.
Measure C aims to provide smoother, safer roads, enhances public transportation, and creates jobs.
Over 26,000 local construction jobs.
So when you see highway improvements, fixed potholes, and safer intersections, just think of our partnership with Measure C.
It's Jacuzzi Bath Remodel's most exciting sale of the year.
It's the 0, 0, 0 sale. That's zero installation costs, zero money down, zero payments with no interest for up to a year.
Your hometown jacuzzi team makes getting your dream bath a breeze. Lou, tell us more.
That's right. Folks call us every day with worn-out showers and outdated styles and colors, cracked tiles, and worse. They're ready for an upgrade.
Safety's also a big concern.
Oh, you bet. And they call us because Jacuzzi is such a trusted name. They know when we convert that old tub to an easy entry shower, they'll be in a safer, more luxurious bathroom in just one day.
One day, so no weeks-long construction headaches?
Exactly. And our free design service ensures you get the genuine Jacuzzi style and safety you want at the affordable price you need.
Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-956-1566. That's 800-956-1566. Call now.
Bring on the spring at the Honda Spring Event. Honda vehicles are built for exploring, with available features like all-terrain tires, off-road tuned suspension, and Trail Watch. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Right now, you can get a $269 per month lease on a 2026 CR-V all-wheel drive LX.
The Fresno Grizzlies getting ready to celebrate 25 years of baseball in downtown Fresno. It is opening day for the minor league team, and as we count down to first pitch, we welcome in Action News sports anchor Sydney Berger, who spoke with some players about the excitement of the day. Hi, Sydney.
Extremely excited to talk about tonight.
Hey, Stephen. Well, these guys have played in plenty of opening nights throughout their baseball career.
But for many of the Grizzlies today, it's their first home opener at the pro level. A special day because no matter how far these players get in their pro careers, they'll always remember it started right here in front of the fans at Chuck Chansey Park.
Yeah, definitely. It's a ton of fun. We get a good crowd to come out here, especially with how big the stadium is. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of jitters, but at the end of the day, we're still playing a game. So you go in, do your best, and have some fun.
You know, everybody said it's always a big crowd, especially opening week. So all the guys are get up, ready to go. Just taking it a day at a time, going to work, trying to fine-tune some things, and just be ready to go.
Both Matt Klein and JB Middleton getting their season debuts over the weekend against the Rawhide. Klein with a big bases-clearing double on Sunday to aid in the series win against Visalia. It's the first time the two teams have actually been playing for a physical Highway 99 Series trophy. The Grizzlies winning the first one, and that's not the only new thing that they're debuting this season. For the 25th anniversary of Chuck Chansey Park, they've got plenty of themed nights, firework nights, and over 45 new concessions that I am so excited to get ready to try. You guys know I'm hungry in there. I've talked about the food all day long, so we're excited to get it going here. First pitch against the Stockton Ports is at 7:05. Live at Chuck Chansey Park, Sydney Berger, ABC 30 Action News.
Parker T. Bear crashing your live shot. Good stuff tonight, Sydney. Thank you. In this week's Bulldog Breakdown, we go one-on-one with the Mountain West Player of the Week. Charlotte Morgan says Riley Bocchini is seeing a lot of her hard work pay off at the plate.
I think she's still been a power hitter. I think she didn't know how to be a all-around hitter. You can't just hit for home runs here. Too good. The pitching's too good. And she's also really fast. Like, she's sneaky fast. Like, she can leg out triples. She can leg out doubles. Like, she's quick. That's at this level, man. You want to be an all-around hitter.
Full chat with Riley coming up in Bulldog Breakdown in the next half hour. The Bulldogs' next game, doubleheader with nationally ranked Grand Canyon starting tomorrow at noon. Bryson DeChambeau getting ready to tee up at his 10th Masters tournament. Clovis East grad coming off his best finish, and the average age of the past 20 major winners has been 32, something the 32-year-old DeChambeau was asked to comment on ahead of his first round.
I mean, it's great. If that's the way the stats line up and they work in my favor, then fantastic. But I don't try to look too much into that and focus on what I can accomplish. Obviously, I'm playing well, and, I feel like my game's in the best place of its career.
Bryson does have 2 live golf wins this season. He tees off for round 1 at 7:07 Thursday. And guys, I know big hat days are going on in Clovis, but we see the big hats come out for the Masters. This is the weekend to just go in your closet and put them on, I guess.
There you go. Maybe this is the year we'll see the matching green jacket.
We'll see. So that's the wardrobe that counts.
Bryson would take that for sure.
Stephen, thank you. We're learning new details about the shooting of a murder suspect by ICE agents in Stanislaus County, the moments leading up to the gunfire, and why agents say they were forced to draw their weapons.
Plus, President Trump announces a potential 2-week ceasefire with Iran 2 hours before the deadline to open the Strait of Hormuz. A 10-point proposal he says they can negotiate.
ABC 30 Action News is sponsored by Balance Treatment Center of Visalia.
We can't fix your car. We can't fix your relationship. We can't fix your job. But we can fix your heating and air conditioning unit. For years, family-owned Comfort Pro Home Services has been serving our neighbors in the Fresno area with friendly, affordable, reliable, professional HVAC care. So if you need heating and air conditioning service, give us a call or visit ComfortProHome.com.
I should be working right now. Eric Swalwell doesn't work. He's missed 68% of his votes. War Powers vote. Missed. Healthcare. Missed. ICE detention of children. Missed. One of the worst records in Congress. The vote Swalwell did show up for? To thank Trump's ICE. Even though most Democrats didn't.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell, he's not working for California. He's barely working at all.
I got hurt in an accident with a semi-truck, and the insurance company keeps calling trying to get me to sign something. I said stop, and I called the Law Brothers.
After your car accident, stop. Think. Don't say anything and don't sign anything until you talk to us first.
I didn't sign anything from the insurance company. I called the Law Brothers, and they got me $2.5 million.
We're the Law Brothers.
The Law Brothers are here for you. Call 800-222-2222.
Where's the best ballpark food?
Good morning, America. Good morning, America. Good morning, America.
This week, it's time for
The best ballpark bites in America, only on GNW.
The most challenging part of corporate consulting? Having the tough conversations.
Frank, the customer asked for a car wash, and you told them that the guys who wash the car aren't in today. Aren't you a guy that can wash a car? Hey, remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. It's two first, not one.
Because there's no I and you can count on us. But there is an us.
Next Jeopardy is looking up.
I'm an eternal optimist.
Who would it be with 17 wins? Now, will he rise to $500,000 in winnings?
It's blowing my mind.
Next Jeopardy. Tonight at 7 on ABC 30. Central California's #1 news. This is ABC 30 Action News.
New developments tonight in the war in Iran. President Trump tonight announcing he has agreed to suspend a planned bombing attack on Iran for 2 weeks if the country agrees to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Thanks for joining us for Action News Live at 6:30. Good evening. I'm Dale Uron.
And I'm Vanessa Vasconcelos. We're live on ABC 30, Hulu Live, and wherever you stream. Over the last 48 hours, messages from President Trump seemingly turned gray as he threatened the destruction of Iran. Now, if a deal was not reached by this evening's deadline. Tonight, however, details of the ceasefire remain unclear, with both sides now claiming victory in the conflict. In a long statement by the Supreme National Security Council on Iranian state media, they say it's the U.S. that accepted their 10-point plan.
A statement from the Iranian foreign minister says passage through the Strait of Hormuz may be possible if attacks against Iran are halted, while also announcing conditions for negotiations they say will begin on Friday in Pakistan. Meantime, Americans still feeling the pain at the pump, with the average price of gas surging to $5 in California.
Be sure to stay with Action News both on air and online as we continue to track the latest development on the ceasefire in the Middle East.
And we're learning new details about the shooting of a murder suspect by ICE agents in Stanislaus County. Reporter Dustin Dorsey shares the dramatic moments leading up to the gunfire just off a busy Interstate 5 and why authorities say they were forced to draw their weapons.
I was in shock when I first heard this. No, not in Patterson.
The quiet Central Valley town of 25,000 people was the site of an ICE officer-involved shooting. It happened right at their central intersection by Interstate 5. ICE officers say they were conducting a targeted vehicle stop to make an arrest. Dash cam video obtained by KCRA in Sacramento shows a car said to have been driven by the suspect abruptly back up and then speed forward. That's when officers say they opened fire. Sky 7 shows bullet holes in the smaller black SUV parked here in Stanislaus County.
Deputies from the sheriff's office immediately responded to the scene and assisted in securing the area by blocking the roadways. Fire and paramedic personnel also responded to provide medical assistance.
The injured man was transported to a nearby hospital following the shooting. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons says the suspect is a member of the 18th Street Gang in El Salvador. That is where he is allegedly wanted for questioning for a murder. FBI Sacramento has taken over as the primary agency for this investigation.
FBI Sacramento, we are conducting a thorough, methodical investigation to understand what transpired prior to today's shooting.
Community members from across the Central Valley came to the scene to get their look at what is now a national story.
They're here for a reason, and I support them. And keep up the good work.
Joni Dixon Garcia is a rapid responder from Tracy. She came to make sure the smaller town had the support they needed while making sure there is a thorough investigation into what happened. After 3 recent shootings involving federal agents in Minnesota, she is unhappy with seeing lethal force used in a similar manner.
You know the risks, all the stuff, assume the risk. Stop being a scared little baby and shoot every time you're a little bit scared.
This intersection has been closed since 6:30 this morning and will remain closed throughout the investigation. In Patterson, Dustin Dorsey, ABC 30 Action News.
Community members are remembering a Fresno mother and her young son who both died yesterday in a central Fresno crash. And for the first time, we're getting a look at the two. Family friends shared these pictures with Action News today. It shows 41-year-old Martha Hernandez and her 9-year-old son, Adrian. Action News reporter Gabe Ferris brings us details on the suspect who's now in custody.
Tonight, this man, Timothy Seth Chavez, is in jail, arrested in connection with a deadly Central Fresno crash that killed Martha and Adrian Hernandez. Chavez turning himself in late Monday night, nearly 24 hours after the crash. Police say he ran a red light, smashing into an SUV and sending it into the Dry Creek Canal, later fleeing.
Turning himself in is always good. Running away is not a good idea unless there may be some circumstances you're trying to avoid.
Action News legal analyst Tony Capozzi walking us through the potential charges: vehicular manslaughter, hit and run, and driving with a suspended license and without insurance.
So he's looking at least 6 years, and by running away, that has a consecutive sentence of at least 5.
Capozzi telling us Chavez's record shows at least 6 driving infractions, and a witness telling police Chavez appeared drunk.
Running away from the accidents could prevent anyone from investigating, requiring a breathalyzer, requiring him to take a blood test. So there's no way for the police to determine whether or not he was under the influence.
And tonight, with Chavez in jail, flowers and candles marking the crash site. The community remembering the young boy and his 41-year-old mother. Friends on social media know her as Patty, a nail tech in Old Town Clovis. "This was my niece's co-worker," a woman wrote. "My niece said she always inspired her to be a great nail tech." The mother and her son driving home from an Easter celebration with family when they lost their lives. The legal process now expected to take months.
An investigation may still be going on, and even after the charges are filed by the DA, there may be additional charges if there's additional investigation.
And the DA's office has until Thursday to formally file charges. Officials there tell me they are still waiting to receive the case from police. Reporting in downtown Fresno, I'm Gabe Ferris, ABC 30 Action News.
Students interested in a career with the fire service have the chance to get some hands-on training.
We're getting our first look at the now nationally accredited CTE program offered in Clovis Unified.
And climate credit, why PG&E customers may notice a smaller bill this month.
When your day winds down, make ABC 30 your final stop for trusted local news.
Everything you need to know before you turn everything off.
ABC 30 Action News delivers what matters most. Local stories, local impact. From the local team you trust. Margot Kim, Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso, Sports with Stephen Hicks. More families turn to Action News Live at 11 than any other local late newscast. Action News Live at 11.
Is that kind of a bad thing? So you hijacked the plane? Yeah. You think this thing can do a barrel roll? Try to figure out how to use the autopilot first. He's going upside down.
Malcolm has been intentionally hiding himself from this family for years.
This family's non-stop antisocial behavior is toxic to me.
What is wrong with you?
You'll never know. The court sealed that report.
Hello?
Hello, this is Felicia from the insurance company. We've been trying to get in touch with you about the accident, but
Sorry, you need to be talking to my attorneys.
Well then, I'm going to need your attorney's number. Let me get a pen.
You don't need a pen. It's 800-222.
2222. Oh no, you got the Law Brothers.
Injured? Call the Law Brothers at 800-222-2222. You don't need a pen.
222 bad for you.
Variety, love, acceptance. Our kids celebrate the world this way from day one. It's our responsibility to protect that innocent wonder, maintaining a bright-eyed openness that creates healthier futures for all. When we create environments filled with acceptance, understanding, and love, they will thrive. Because health means nurturing everything that makes our children strong and beautiful, inside and out. Learn more at valleychildrens.org/healthykids.
ABC's David Muir, the most watched newscast in America.
Central California's #1 news with Margot Kim, Dale Yaron, and Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso. This is ABC 30 Action News, live at 6:30.
This month, millions of PG&E households and eligible small businesses will see a climate credit applied to their bill. Residential households with an active natural gas account will receive a natural gas credit of $46.26, while small business owners will receive an electric credit of $36.18. No action is needed by customers. In March, the California Public Utilities Commission voted to pause the residential electric credit to later this year to coincide with high usage months. A Clovis Unified Career Technical Education program recently became nationally accredited.
The fire tech courses are part of the CTE Emergency Response Program. It gives juniors and seniors the chance to build skills and earn certifications they'll need to pursue a career in the fire service. Students practice hands-on drills, wear industry standard gear, and learn from industry experts. The program recently earned the National Industry Certified Program of Excellence from the Law and Public Safety Education Network. That designation signifies the program meets standards for quality, relevance, and workforce readiness.
So it's really exciting for us to be recognized that this is not just what Clovis says. We have a third party saying that we have a gold standard in this school district.
The evaluation called the program one of the best equipped secondary fire training programs observed nationally. On Thursday, district administrators will gather to highlight the accomplishments. Cool, stormy conditions are set to make their way into the Central Valley.
Kevin is up next with our full AccuWeather forecast.
Do you have solar, but your true-up bill is still climbing? You got left behind by the wrong solar company. Starting now, take it from this Marine combat veteran, no homeowner will be left behind. Get your free on-site energy assessment because energy costs will never go down.
Every single person we serve was made for so much more, and we were made to inspire health, wholeness, and hope, to help everyone across the Central Valley achieve all that they were made for. Adventist Health, made for me.
ABC 30 and Tashi Palace Casino Resort bring you this real incident solve. The category is phrase. Stay tuned.
There's more fun at the Tachi Palace Casino Resort than you can shake a stick at, but I'm gonna try. Shake, 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 fun, 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 shake, 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 fun, shake, shake, fun, fun. Shake. There's more fun at the Tachi Palace Casino Resort.
This wheel instant solve is, what are the odds? Watch Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7:30, only on ABC 30.
I hired the Law Brothers because insurance was acting crazy.
They got me over $900,000 for my case.
Boom, baby.
Call. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222.
A&E Pressure Washers, serving the Central Valley for nearly 4 decades as the premier provider of heavy-duty commercial steam cleaners and pressure washers. They're in stock and ready for delivery with a vast selection that includes a variety of units that rival even the lowest price deals you can find online. Known for service, A&E can come to you and repair your old unit, no matter where you bought it. So don't condemn it. Revive it with A&E for anything and everything on your wash pad. A&E Pressure Washers on the 99. Just look for the big blue sign.
One Dental Place and SFD Fresno are known for excellent cosmetic and comprehensive dental care. Visit One Dental Place, Herndon and Chestnut, or SFD Fresno on North Fresno Street, or at onedentalfresno.com or sfdfresno.com.
Did your solar company disappear? We'll take you in. Scared away by stories, but your energy costs keep rising? We'll show you the way. Starting now, no homeowner will be left behind. Get your free on-site energy assessment. Book now.
Welcome back. We are talking about a change up in the forecast. I've been enjoying the nice sunshine, but kind of excited for the wet weather headed our way.
Not just the subtle changes, because we got a little bit of a change today, but she's talking about real changes. So let's get into this. Now, here we see temperatures today were down about 3 or 4 degrees in most locations, the warmest being Lemoore with an 86. Merced, 81, 83 in Fresno. And we are looking at this storm that is almost sitting out here still right now, just barely starting to move to the east. So this is a slow mover. It will be a multiple day storm, followed by another one that comes in from the northwest, which is colder. Now you're looking at the estimates here of the first initial phase of the rain that comes in for Friday into early Saturday morning. Add to that the colder air that arrives from the northwest, pushing into California through Sunday morning, and it gets a little bit more impressive. You will notice the rain goes all the way to Southern California, so plan accordingly. And then the very coldest air shows up here. By the time we get to Sunday and even into early Monday, it will erase all of these temperatures and drop them down 10 or 15 degrees easily, especially in the northern stretch of California and the central portion, our area. 82 right now, partly cloudy skies with a dew point at 27. This is dry air that's in the valley right now. Air quality forecast for Merced is good, but just barely. You could pretty much consider this a moderate forecast. And you guessed it, if a storm is coming here for the weekend, it will go over the beach before it shows up here in the Central Valley. So it'll be rain both days there. Could be thunderstorms even along the coastal locations and here in the valley floor for Friday and Saturday. Beautiful day for tomorrow, midweek here in the mountainous areas with upper 70s to around 80 degrees. 54 for Fresno Clovis tonight with northwest winds 7 to 14, so still breezy at daybreak. Some upper 40s to low 50s. Basically a duplicate forecast of what we saw today again tomorrow with an 83. But we do drop into the 70s before the weekend as the rain arrives late Thursday into Friday. And then colder air arrives over Saturday and Sunday with valley-wide highs in the 60s and unsettled weather until we get to early Monday morning.
All right. Thank you, Kevin. The Testaments is the sequel to the popular series The Handmaid's Tale, and it's set to make its anticipated debut tomorrow on Hulu. Entertainment reporter Joelle Gargiulo spoke with the cast about what we can expect from the next generation of women in Gilead.
There is a little girl doll. That's me.
It's back to Gilead, but this time the plotline isn't just about survival. It's about awakening, a defiant coming-of-age story with hope at its center.
Comes a time when you have to take action.
The Testaments takes place about 4 years after the end of The Handmaid's Tale. It follows young girls raised inside Gilead who only know the world they were handed, starting to see the cracks.
I guess it's easier to accept a story than believe that the people around you are monsters.
The connector between both worlds, Aunt Lydia. Emmy winner Ann Dowd returns, though this is not the Aunt Lydia you remember. I love Aunt Lydia's arc. I love that we get to see even more of her backstory. Yes. But I still can't figure out this woman's why. I think the thing that keeps her from going insane is her love of the girls. I think it is real and powerful. The Handmaids, of course, now this different group, all of the things about Gilead, the deep belief in God, that women shouldn't be reading and writing. I mean, does she believe that? That's such a good question.
Bringing women back to their rightful place.
And those young actors, they more than hold their own. Matea Conforti and Rowan Blanchard play Becca and Shunammite. How are you connected to The Handmaid's Tale?
The show offers a new perspective on these young adolescent women. They have no other outside perspective and no other material to really draw on for an alternative option that's not Gilead.
The show also stars Chase Infinity as June's biological daughter and Lucy Halliday as a friend of June's and the catalyst for the start of a new chapter in Agnes's life.
You see Agnes at the start so incredibly hopeful, and you see life start to kind of show itself to her, and that awakening is something that I think is very intriguing with her storyline.
Let's just end with one thing you want everybody to know about the first season of The Testaments. If you've watched The Handmaid's Tale, you will love this. If you haven't, you can begin fresh.
And these girls have so much love for each other. I really hope that they fall in love with each character and the friendships and bonds that they've curated throughout the season.
Joelle Gargiulo, ABC 30 Action News.
A sophomore star on the diamond earns Mountain West honors.
In tonight's Bulldog Breakdown, why she believes the Fresno State softball team is coming together at the perfect time.
The most challenging part of corporate consulting? Having the tough conversations.
Frank, the customer asked for a car wash, and you told them that the guys who wash the car aren't in today. Aren't you a guy that can wash a car? Hey, remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. It's two first, not one.
Because there's no I and you can count on us. But there is an us.
At EECU, we've always believed in showing up, not just for our members, but for everyone. Through good times and hard times, we're here, working in the community and for the community. Whether it's volunteering at the community food bank, helping local schools with classroom supplies, or helping members get back on track, EECU isn't just a credit union. We're your neighbor, your partner, and we're always here to lend a hand. EECU, smarter banking since 1934.
Just about every morning, in just about every city and town, there are those who head to work early and get home late. They're the independent dealers of America. They're focused on Main Street, not Wall Street. Their customers have names, not numbers. their independence. So think outside the big box. Think independent and save.
Ventura TV and Appliance, your local low-price leaders since 1951.
Mom, I got it. Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream.
Change happens fast. Lock in your internet price for 5 years and get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Bulldog Breakdown, sponsored by your local Toyota dealers.
Grab the keys to a new Toyota. Chase what's out there with legendary reliability on your side. Wherever the path leads, from dusty dirt roads to adventure-lined trails, experience everything California has to offer. Get 2.99% financing plus cash back on Tacoma, or get a low-cost lease on Tacoma Double Cab, or score $3,000 cash back on Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Bulldog Breakdown on the road today. We're joined with Riley Bocchini, the Mountain West Player of the Week. Riley, what does an honor like that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot, especially playing softball my whole life. Being recognized for all of my hard work just means a lot to me.
We're sitting on the Bulldog field that you grew up watching. I mean, we talked about your journey when you were at Liberty Madera, but what does it mean to you to be a Bulldog?
Oh my gosh, it means everything. To have my parents and all my friends and families in the stands at every game, it just means a lot. And like growing up here, like you said, and coming to these games, I actually have a photo of me when I was like this tall with a Fresno State girl after one of the games, and it's just so full circle for me. And being able to play here is one of my dreams. So it's so fun to be able to play on this field after growing up coming here.
Your high school coach told us when you committed here that, you know, you're making an example for the younger players to follow. Do you kind of feel that?
Oh my gosh, yes. This little girl the other day at one of the games, she made me a bracelet, and it made me cry because it's just made me really realize that like we do have an impact on so many little girls that come to these games, and it didn't really like hit me until she was like, 5. And then she gave it to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like we really do make an impact on so many little girls that come to these games, and it did make a big impact on me. So like looking back, like I get it, I know what it's like to be watching one of the games, and it's so awing to the little girls that come.
When we were last talking about you at high school, you hit 6 straight home runs, and now you're on a tear right now. I mean, what's working for you at the plate, and maybe what's the journey been like to see the success we're seeing now?
Yeah, obviously in high school it was really fun. Competition's not obviously what it is here, so it was really fun to compete in high school, and I think I just did so well because I had a level of confidence and just believing in myself, and I think it kind of took me a little bit to get back to that spot, not playing much this year and then coming in this year and having a starting role. I think just gaining my confidence back and having Coach Mo, who is behind me and lifting me up, and she believes in me, and that's helped me a lot too. So that's been a really big thing for me, is just having confidence in myself and at the plate.
Coach called you sneaky fast. Do you feel that?
Yes, I get that all the time. I feel like people don't, like, I wouldn't say I'm fast, but I feel like people don't expect me to be as quick as I am.
Can you believe how fast this college experience is going for you?
Oh my gosh, no, I can't believe we're already almost done. Coach Mo was saying that we only have like a month or 2 left, and I'm like, wow, I'm already going to be an upperclassman next year.
Before we get to that point, looking ahead to this year and what you guys have left to accomplish, what sort of goals do you have, seeing what you've been able to accomplish at the plate?
As the team, definitely Mountain West Championship. I think we can do it. I think this past weekend we all saw, like, when we put all of our pieces together and we all work together as a team, we can do good things. So I think going into the tournament, I think it'll be fun for us and we can get it done this year. And then for myself, I think just holding myself to a standard and staying confident in myself and just playing free and having fun.
She is Riley Bocchini, your Mountain West Player of the Week. She's a sophomore catcher for the Fresno State Bulldogs. Riley, thanks for the time.
Thanks for having me.
Bulldog Breakdown on the road. We like it. Well, a surfer won't soon forget an encounter with wildlife in the water.
The impressive sight that left him stunned as he sailed along the waves.
For over 50 years, Jacoby & Myers has been helping families rebuild after life-changing accidents. We fight for justice, and we're here for you every step of the way. Don't wait. Call Jacoby Myers today at 1-800-5-million. because you deserve justice.
Bob's is bringing the wow back with top-rated furniture at new everyday low prices. Like my best-selling Benny sofa, now just $3.99. Or my Homeworks dining set, now $5.99. And my 5-star Cascade bedroom, now $7.99. There's even more new everyday low prices online. And with flexible financing, your tax refund goes further at Bob's. See how much more you can save with Bob's wow pricing in store and at mybobs.com.
If you are feeling isolated, connection is the best solution. We understand that healing can sometimes feel impossible. And when you're struggling, it feels like you're alone. But you're not alone. You're not broken, and you shouldn't do this by yourself. Here at Balance Treatment Center, healing happens together, and connection is the beginning. Contact us today to start your healing journey.
I think California is at a crossroads right now. The rent is too high, healthcare is too high. I'm Assembly Member Isaac Ryan. I'm supporting Top Star because he's delivered the most for California over the longest period of time. Whether it's fighting for a fair criminal legal system, whether it's pushing back against attacks to the foundations of democracy, or calling for everybody to pay their fair share. Tom fought for free lunches for children in schools. He's going to fight to cut utility bills by 25%. He's going to ban corporate PAC money in politics. I want a governor who's going to fight fire with fire. And that fire is Tom Star.
The year of millions is just getting started. More drawings, more winners, more chances at your share of $4 million. Only at Chachansey Gold Resort and Casino, where every day could be D-Day.
As long as we have each other, anything is possible. We enter our happy place. Join the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
Every day, hundreds face the chaos of an accident. The journey to recovery can be daunting. At Jacoby Myers, we're with you every step of the way. Justice and support when you need it most. Call Jacoby and Myers today at 1-800-5-MILLION.
Coming up tonight at 11, the U.S. and Iran coming to an agreement on a 2-week ceasefire. Action News has local reaction from the Iranian Cultural Center.
And Fresno fire crews are asking for the public's help in identifying a man they say committed arson in the city, the extent of the damages, and what crews are asking you to keep an eye out for. And if there's any late breaking news, we'll bring it to you as it happens. Join us for Action News live at 11. A surfer has a whale of a tale to share about his most recent outing in the water off the coast of Hawaii.
Are you kidding me? Scared and excited, right? Eric Sturman captured that sudden encounter with a whale while hydrofoiling, which uses a board with a rudder. Eric said he noticed the animal's shadow, but the whale's tail was a big surprise. Says he's used to passing whales, but never expected to record an unbelievable moment like that one. How cool is that?
Oh, I don't know that I'd be smiling
Right?
that big. I think I'd be crying at that moment.
Very cool, though.
Yeah. Thanks for making Action News at 6:30 part of your evening. We're working on all news stories for Live at 11.
And don't forget to download our ABC 30 News app for all your local news and weather anytime. Have a great night, everybody. We leave you with this one last look outside. Don't forget to join us for Action News Live at 11.
ABC 30, partnered with KMJ News Talk Radio. Get Action News updates on AM 580 and 105.9 FM.
My life is fantastic now. All I had to do is stay away from my family. Can I at least give you a hug? Not physically.
Did you know Cancer Guard helps screen for multiple cancers? Good to know. Cancer Guard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear. It's one blood test that's as simple as a haircut.
That is good to know.
Cancer Guard, from the makers of Cologuard.
Now through April 30th, get a rate as low as 3.99% APR on new car and truck loans. Or refinance your higher rate loan from another lender. Apply online today at myeecu.org.
How do you nourish a cat naturally? Purina Cat Chow Naturals.
Chow, chow, chow. Purina Cat Chow.
The high-protein natural way to nourish for a lifetime of wow.
Everybody's wow about the chow, chow, chow.
Purina Cat Chow Naturals.
Chow, chow, chow.
Breaking unit and El Fanning. Next up.
From the Alex Trebek stage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy! Please welcome today's contestants. A trivia host from Flagstaff, Arizona, Kevin Iononi. A student originally from Spartanburg, South Carolina, Divya Srijay. And our returning champion, a bureaucrat and law student from Lawrenceville, New Jersey, Jamie Ding, whose 17-day cash winnings total $494,012. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! Yesterday was another runaway win for our 17-game champion, Jamie Ding, who, despite missing Final Jeopardy, still ended the game with over $30,000. Jamie told us early on that orange is his favorite color and even joked that with some of his Jeopardy winnings, he might buy more orange outfits. Well, Jamie has now run his total up to nearly $500,000. So that could be quite a collection we're looking at. Today, he's back to face new challengers, Divya and Kevin. Good luck to all three of you. Here are your categories in the Jeopardy round. We begin with Andrew Jackson, This Is Your Life, followed by Name the Theme Park, Nonfiction, then a little Good Sense, One Letter Different, and finally, Go Ahead, Make My Day. Jamie?
Andrew Jackson, This Is Your Life for 800.
Jackson worked to shut down the second of these national institutions, seeing them as a monopoly for the wealthy. Jamie?
Was the Bank of the United States.
Right.
Nonfiction for 6.
This three-word slogan of Johnson's baby shampoo is the title of Gardner Harris's expose on the dark secrets of Johnson & Johnson. Kevin?
What is No More Tears?
You got it.
Nonfiction 800.
All the Way to the River tells of a different kind of love than what this author experienced in Eat, Pray, Love. Jamie?
Who is Gilbert?
Elizabeth Gilbert is right.
One Letter Different for 600.
To Inspire and Your Retinue, maybe including Turtle and Johnny Drama. Kevin?
What is Encourage and Entourage?
That's correct.
Let's do nonfiction for 400.
Astrobiologist Natalie Cabral wrote The Secret Life of This, while Stephen Hawking gave us it in a nutshell. Jamie?
What is the universe?
Right.
Andrew Jackson for 6.
Jackson returned to military service at age 45, becoming a national hero after defeating the British in this 1815 clash. Jamie?
What was the Battle of New Orleans?
Right.
Name the theme park for 1,000.
In Denmark, TikTok and Rushabanen. Jamie?
What is Legoland?
No. Divya or Kevin? That's in Copenhagen, Tivoli Gardens. Back to you, Jamie.
Good Sense for 800.
Answer there is a daily double for you. You have a $400 lead over Kevin right now, Jamie.
True daily double.
All right. $1,600 at risk in Good Sense. Here's the clue. When launched in the 70s, this spicy fragrance from Yves Saint Laurent was controversial because of its name. Jamie?
What is Drakkar Noir?
Sorry, no. The fragrance here, Opium. Drops you back down to 0. Your board, Jamie. Select.
Go ahead, Make My Day for 6.
February 27th is Anosmia Awareness Day. We sense you are aware that anosmia is a condition dealing with the loss of this. Jamie?
What is Smell?
Yeah.
One Letter Different for 1,000.
A stingy sort and a tall hat for a bishop. Kevin?
What is a miser and a mitre?
That's 1,000 for you.
One Letter Different for 800.
Old title for a Venetian official and seating section in an opera house. What are the Doge and the Loge? Back to you, Kevin.
Name the theme park, 400.
Despicable Me Minion Mayhem and Jurassic World The Ride. Jamie?
What is Universal Studios?
Correct.
Good Sense for 600.
Wearing her Cloud or Mod Vanilla might make you popular. You're going to be popular. Jamie?
It was Ariana Grande?
Right.
Name the theme park for 800.
In Virginia, Der Autobahn and Alpengeist. Divya,
What is Busch Gardens?
you got it. You're on the board.
Can I do nonfiction for 200?
Life in the Woods is the subtitle of this series of essays from 1854. Jamie.
What is Walden?
Walden's right. You've come back from your miss to second place, 1,800 for you. We need to pause, but we'll be back in a jiffy. You're watching Jeopardy!
On the front lines, you do the hard thing because it's the right thing.
You're down and mile marker 42. Stay safe.
On the front lines, you don't run from the storm. You run towards it. And you always have your neighbors' backs. All 16 million of them. PG&E on the front lines for us all.
I wasn't able to do something that I love because of my foot pain. I wasn't able to go on hikes. I got these arch supports years ago, and they are still really helping and still making such a difference.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
At Lee's Air, we're so confident our cooling tune-up will keep you cool this summer and help prevent unexpected breakdowns that we made it our guarantee. That means if your system breaks down during the season, we will apply the cost of your tune-up toward any repair we make. Our cooling tune-up includes a thorough system cleaning, an electrical component test, and a complete safety inspection so your system runs efficiently and safely. Call Lee's Air today and schedule your cooling tune-up, the only tune-up that's guaranteed.
Variety, love, acceptance. Our kids celebrate the world this way from day one. It's our responsibility to protect that innocent wonder, maintaining a bright-eyed openness that creates healthier futures for all. When we create environments filled with acceptance, understanding, and love, they will thrive. Because health means nurturing everything that makes our children strong and beautiful, inside and out. Learn more at valleychildrens.org/healthykids.
You know those commercials that show the perfect closet, the one that makes all your friends jealous? Closets by Design made that affordable for me.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
Promotional consideration provided by Ancestry. Discover, preserve, share.
Kevin Iannone joins us from Flagstaff, Arizona, where he's a trivia host. I love it. Where do you host, Kevin?
We do weekly pub quizzes as well as private parties, corporate events, stuff like that. So,
Are you like a Flagstaff trivia celebrity?
I hope to be. I have been spotted in places and people are like, you're the trivia guy. So I have a little bit of that, but yeah.
I get that a little bit too. Congratulations. It's an elite club we're in. Also with us, Divya Srijay, originally from Spartanburg, South Carolina. You are a student with a crop. You're a farmer student. What do you grow?
Yeah, so I grow spicy peppers. And, you know, as Johnny said, I am from South Carolina. Another individual from South Carolina, his name is Edward Curry. He broke the record for the spiciest pepper in 2001 with the Carolina Reaper.
Wow.
But he recently broke his own record with Pepper X. And my friends and I love spicy peppers, but we didn't get a chance to try Pepper X because he didn't release it to the public. So we decided we were going to grow our own peppers. And so I have an indoor greenhouse like the size of my shoulder, growing Carolina Reapers and ghost peppers and various other secret peppers.
Possibly Peppers X through Z. Like you want to beat the record, maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Your secret's safe with us. We won't give anything away. Good luck to you. Jamie Ding is our champion, now in his 18th game here on the Alex Trebek stage. Jamie, I'm told you have a favorite number.
Yes.
Which is?
6.
And why is 6 your favorite number?
Because F is the 6th letter of the alphabet, and F is my favorite letter.
Dare I ask why F is your favorite letter?
Because when I was a young kid, I found a stick that's shaped like an F, and I was very proud of myself. There's still a picture of me, and the stick is still in my parents' house somewhere. Yeah, I just love the letter F. Like, there's so many fun words like Flagstaff. I'd have a bunch of Fs.
For example, I love that we still have the stick. If you keep winning on Jeopardy, the F stick could be in the Smithsonian someday, right?
That'd be something.
We don't know. Jamie, you have control of the board. Which clue?
Andrew Jackson for 1,000.
Back to Andrew Jackson. After several disagreements, this man, Jackson's vice president, resigned, and Martin Van Buren took his place. Jamie.
It was Calhoun.
Good for 1,000.
Nonfiction for 1,000.
A biography by Dan Jones calls this member of the House of Lancaster England's greatest warrior king. Jamie.
Who was Henry V?
That's right.
Name the theme park for 600.
Emmett's Flying Adventure Ride, and Unikitty's Disco Drop. And Jamie, now would have been time for Legoland. Back to you.
Good sense for 400.
Polo Earth is a unisex fragrance from his company. Jamie.
It was Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren is right.
Go ahead, make my day for 200.
National 3D Day celebrates the third day of the third week of this month. Jamie.
What is March?
Yes.
Good sense for 1,000.
With notes of cinnamon and tobacco leaves, London for Men is a fragrance from this iconic British brand. Jamie.
Oh, it is Burberry?
Well done.
Go ahead, make my day for 800.
Always in Tile, this Asian strategy game melds with August 1st on its International Day. Kevin.
What is Rummikub?
No. Jamie.
What is Mahjong?
International Mahjong Day.
Andrew Jackson for 400.
Jackson had a successful career as a lawyer in what became this state and retired there after the presidency to the Hermitage. Jamie?
What is Tennessee?
Right again.
Make my day for 1,000.
April 11th celebrates a national day for this type of cartridge, big in 70s music listening. Kevin.
What is an 8-track?
It is.
One letter different, 400.
The lowest rank of nobility and a delicious breakfast meat. Jamie.
What are Baron and Bacon?
You got it.
Andrew Jackson for 200.
Along with his brothers, Andrew Jackson joined the fight at age 13 during this conflict and did time as a prisoner of war. Jamie.
What was the American Revolution?
Yes.
Make my day for 400.
January 1st is both Bloody Mary Day and National This Day, an 8-letter affliction often caused by events on December 31st. Jamie.
What is Hangover?
National Hangover Day, yeah.
Good sense for 200.
In 2018, this fashion house launched an intense version of its Coco Mademoiselle. Divya.
What is Chanel?
Right.
One letter different for 200.
A certain invertebrate and tepid. What are worm and warm? Here's the last clue. In Name the Theme Park, Barnstormer and Dolly's Tennessee Mountain Home. Kevin.
What is Dollywood?
Dollywood is the park. Yes, you're in second place with 2,600. Jamie's got a $5,000 lead at the moment. But when we come back, we'll find out what happens in Double Jeopardy. Stay with us.
Right now, living with COPD is hard, but more could be going on. And here is how you find out. Your COPD may be different, and Nucala could help. The inflammation triggering your flare-ups could be caused by eosinophils. Nucala helps target that inflammation. And it's the only once-monthly auto-injector for COPD you can do right at home. Picture less flare-ups and less flare-up-related hospital visits. Nucala is an add-on injection for uncontrolled COPD with a specific marker of inflammation. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop other medicines, including steroids, unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. It may cause back pain, diarrhea, and cough. Right now, it may be time for something different. Ask your doctor about Nucala.
Decker Investigations.
I have a job for you.
Tonight, RG Decker is all you.
Como se dice possible homicide?
It's entertainingly twisty.
Where would we be without Lauren P.I.?
Get hooked on this must-watch compelling hit.
That's straight gold, son.
It's being called one of the best new shows this year.
Repeat after me, okay? Everything is gonna be.
Try not to die tonight.
I'll do my best. New RJ Decker. Tonight at 9 Central on ABC and Hulu.
Play during Chichancy Gold's Drop a Cool $670,000 giveaway, and you could drive home a Jeep or a boat, or your share of over $500,000 in cash and e-cash prizes. Play for your adventure at Chichancy Gold Resort and Casino.
When you need style, selection, and all-day comfort, stop by the SAS Shoe Store at Blackstone and Herndon. SAS shoes are for work and play, indoors and out. They fit any lifestyle, and you love the enhanced comfort, support, and stability in every step. SAS shoes come in slim to wide, and you'll receive a personalized fitting to ensure a perfect fit. Find style and comfort at the SAS Shoe Store at Blackstone and Herndon. Life's a journey. Wear comfortable shoes.
Did you know CancerGuard can help screen for multiple cancers?
Hey, good to know.
Cancer Guard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear.
Wait, what?
It's one simple blood test.
That really is cancer now.
Cancer Guard, from the makers of Cologuard.
How did you do this?
I'll show you.
The whole park now runs off Xfinity. The network can self-heal too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Something even smarter than Alan?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's pretty smart. Yeah.
A whole new species of Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years.
Breaking unit and LCN.
Closed captioning sponsored in part by...
Wish you could wear comfy, cozy slippers everywhere? You can with new hands-free Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins. Sneakers as soft and comfortable as slippers. Try new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins.
During an asthma attack, every second feels like an eternity. Primatene Mist opens airways quickly. Get the #1 FDA-approved over-the-counter asthma inhaler.
Welcome back. The board is all set for double jeopardy, and the contestants look set as well. Let's show them the new categories. We begin with beginnings. Then we have some fabulous furniture for you, followed by television, biblical botany, vacation destination, and finally, you know what? I'll use my PTO. That 3-letter sequence appears in each response. Divya, you're up first.
Can I do a vacation destination for 1200?
Silver Dollar City Theme Park and Pepsi Legends Theater are among the attractions of this Missouri city. Jamie.
Was Branson?
Yes.
Biblical botany for 2000.
Escaping the wrath of Jezebel, this prophet rests under a juniper tree where an angel brings him food and drink. Jamie?
It was Elijah?
It is.
Fabulous furniture for 16.
The answer there is a daily double, Jamie. What are your feelings about furniture? How much do you want to wager here?
3,200.
All right. You'll have 14,000 with the correct response in fabulous furniture. Sofas go by many names, like Chesterfield, and this name of a maker from Massachusetts, not Iowa. Jamie?
Oh, it's Chippendale.
I'm afraid not. The Iowa city we're thinking of here is Davenport. Davenport is a sofa. So you drop to 7,600.
Biblical botany for 12.
Psalm 92 declares that the righteous will grow like one of these trees used to build the temple. Those are cedar trees, the cedar of Lebanon. Back to you, Jamie.
I'll use my PTO for 16.
An amino acid in turkey that's wrongly blamed for post-Thanksgiving meal drowsiness. Jamie?
Or is tryptophan.
That's right.
Beginnings for 8.
Digging started on its foundations January 26, 1887. On February 14th, a public letter signed by a Dumas called it useless and monstrous. Jamie?
Was the Eiffel Tower?
Yes.
I'll use my PTO for 12.
A fictional mineral first mentioned in a 1943 episode of a radio serial. That was the debut of Kryptonite on the Superman show. Jamie?
Vacation destination for 2000.
Climb the 1,000 or so foot cliff to the Abuna Yamada Church and see its very old paintings in the Tigray region of this country. Jamie?
Or is Ethiopia?
Good for 2,000.
Beginnings for 16.
It first appeared on December 6, 1877. 4 pages, including the Capitol was a rather dull place yesterday. Jamie?
What is the Washington Post?
You got it.
Television for 12.
Paradoxically, Angus T. Jones played 1/3 of the title roles on this CBS sitcom, but grew out of it over 2003 to 2013. Jamie?
What is 2.5 Men?
That's the sitcom.
Vacation destination for 8.
A retailer of outdoor clothing shares its name with this vacation destination shared by Argentina and Chile. Kevin?
What is Patagonia?
Right.
Television 16.
A non-Jewish podcaster and a newly single rabbi walk into a bar. Make that fall for each other on this Netflix show. It's called Nobody Wants This. Kevin?
Vacation destination 16.
Pack your footwear of the same name and enjoy a couples-only Caribbean getaway at one of this company's all-inclusive resorts. Kevin?
What is sandals?
That's right.
Biblical botany 16.
This kind of steamy Old Testament book demands, comfort me with apples, for I am sick of love. Kevin?
What is Song of Solomon?
You got it.
Fabulous furniture 1200.
Traditionally, it's the aspirational term for a trunk containing a young woman's belongings kept in anticipation of marriage. Jamie?
What is a hope chest?
It is.
Beginnings for 2000.
Because the Altair 8800 computer was made by a company based there, this future mega company was founded in Albuquerque in 1975. Divya?
Is New Mexico?
No. Jamie or Kevin? Company is Microsoft. Back to Jamie.
Television for 2000.
On season 4 of this show, the monstrous yet relatable Homelander confronted the childhood that made him that way. Jamie.
Or The Boys.
That's right, and season 5 of that show premieres tomorrow.
Biblical Botany for 8.
Fleeing a battle in 2 Samuel, this insolent son of David gets his hair caught in an oak tree bramble and is slain there. Jamie.
It was Absalom.
That's right.
I'll use my PTO for 2000.
The answer there is the final daily double of the game. But it's all for you, Jamie. You missed the last one. What do you want to wager on? I'll use my PTO.
3,200 again.
All right. Trying to make good? 3,200 at risk. I'll use my PTO. The Rosetta Stone really got this field of study rolling.
What is Egyptology?
That's right. This time you add 3,200. You now have 22,000.
Biblical Botany for 4.
A dove sent by Noah to see if the floodwaters had abated returned with greenery from this type of tree. Jamie.
What's an olive tree?
Yes.
Fabulous Furniture for 2000.
Wicker furniture is also called this type, from the Malay name of the palm it's made from. Kevin.
What is Rackham?
No. Jamie.
What is rattan?
Rattan is correct.
Beginnings for 12.
Then in Montague House, this London institution opened in 1759, featuring a Beowulf manuscript and a couple of Magna Cartas. Jamie?
What is the British Museum?
That's right.
Television for 8.
Here's Mark Duplass.
My character, Chip Black, pivots from being a stressed-out news producer to an independent documentary filmmaker on season 4 of this Apple TV series.
That's the morning show. Jamie?
Beginnings for 4.
It was created as a separate part of the U.S. military in 1947, and an early success was dropping feed to snowbound cattle. Kevin?
What is the Air Force?
Correct.
Television 4.
The periodic table entries for bromine and barium help make part of the title for this award-winning AMC show. Jamie?
What's Breaking Bad?
Good.
Vacation for 4.
The Riviera of this civilization includes vacation spots like Tulum in Mexico's Quintana Roo state. Jamie?
For the Mayans.
A Mayan Riviera, right.
Fabulous Furniture for 8.
You can use this 6-letter low seat for more than eating curds and whey. Kevin?
What is a Toffet?
No. Jamie?
What is a Tuffet?
Tuffet with a U. So close, Kevin, sorry.
PTO for 4.
A carnivorous bird, or a series of Ford pickup trucks. Jamie?
What's a Raptor?
That's right.
Furniture for 4.
Let's go riding in this type of bed named for its resemblance to a winter transport. Jamie?
What is a sleigh bed?
That's correct. And one more time, I'll use my PTO for this. A type of secret writing consisting of a code or cipher. Kevin?
What is a cryptograph?
That's correct, or cryptogram. You finish in second with 5,000. Divya, I'm sorry you won't be with us for Final Jeopardy, but thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
You'll leave us with $2,000. Here's the category, players. Museum pieces for Final Jeopardy. Back with that right after this.
Dupixent continuously works to help prevent asthma attacks. So game days are better. Girls' days are better. Even Mondays are better. Dupixent's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. It's not for sudden breathing problems. Some people felt their asthma symptoms improve in as little as 3 days. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if signs of inflamed blood vessels like rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, brown or dark colored urine, tingling or numbness in limbs. Tell your doctor of new or worsening skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
This grease is gonna be hard to scrub.
Nah, it'll be a waddle in the park with new and improved Dawn Platinum. It removes 99% of grease and food residue.
And with the new Easy Pour jug, there's less mess.
New Dawn Platinum.
Jeopardy Bar League is now on tap. Starting March 22nd, play locally and compete nationally on the first ever league competition. Find your local bar, assemble your team, and buzz in. You could be the first National Jeopardy Bar League champion. Visit JeopardyBarLeague.com to learn more.
The most challenging part of corporate consulting? Having the tough conversations. Frank, the customer asked for a car wash, and you told them that the guys who wash the car aren't in today. Aren't you a guy that can wash a car? Hey, remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. It's two firsts, not one. Because there's no I and you can count on us. But there is an us.
You can count on us.
If you are feeling isolated, connection is the best solution. We understand that healing can sometimes feel impossible. And when you're struggling, it feels like you're alone. But you're not alone. You're not broken, and you shouldn't do this by yourself. Here at Balance Treatment Center, healing happens together, and connection is the beginning. Contact us today to start your healing journey.
The winning continues as we're springing forward all April long. Yes! Raul came back for the second night to add to his winnings from last night. How you feeling, Raul?
Feeling great. I feel pumped up and ready.
Tonight at 7:30 on ABC 30.
I believed in this world once. An overdeveloped sense of justice. Do you know where that comes from? I had no idea how much it would change things.
In Final Jeopardy, we are dealing today with museum pieces. And this clue. A piece of mountaineering equipment at the International Spy Museum in D.C. was used to kill this man in 1940. 30 seconds starting now, players. Good luck. We'll begin with my fellow trivia host, Kevin Iannone, who has $5,000 in second place. His response was, oh, didn't come up with one. What did you wager, Kevin? He wagered everything. It'll drop him to zero. Jamie Ding had $28,000, the score of a lifetime for most other people, a little on the low side for you after the daily double misses. Will you be adding to it? You wrote down, who was Trotsky? Ouch. And yes, ouch is right. He took an ice axe to the head in 1940. Well done, Jamie. You wagered $8,360, takes you up to $36,360. You're now an 18-day champion, Jamie, and you've earned $530,000, $530,372. And now it's our turn to say ouch. She's taking us for a lot of money. Thanks for joining us today on Jeopardy!
Since 1972, we've been helping Californians rebuild their lives after accidents. At Jacoby Myers, we fight for justice when you need it most. Our dedicated team has helped hundreds of thousands of clients receive compensation for their injuries, and we can help you too. We've built a legacy of integrity and results, a 50-year legacy of fighting for the justice you deserve. Don't wait. Call Jacoby Myers today at 1-800-5-million, because you deserve justice.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell doesn't work. He's missed 68% of his votes. War Powers vote, missed. Healthcare, missed. ICE detention of children, missed. One of the worst records in Congress. The vote Swalwell did show up for, to thank Trump's ICE, even though most Democrats didn't.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell, he's not working for California. He's barely working at all.
Bobapedic means comfort. That's comfier. Hit it, guys!
Bob's Bobapedic.
This game show hour is brought to you by Chuck Chansey Gold.
Play during Chuck Chansey Gold's Drop a Cool $670,000 giveaway, and you can drive home a Jeep or a boat or your share of over $500,000 in cash and e-cash prizes. Play for your adventure at Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino.
ABC 30's Game Show Hour, brought to you by Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the stars of our show. Ryan Seacrest and Anna Weiss.
Very nice. Appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
I can't wait to see what Raul's going to do tonight.
Let's do it.
Okay. See you later. Vanna White, everybody. We'll get into it in a second. He's back. Got 2 new contestants. Very exciting. We're springing forward all April long, which means our winning contestant tonight will return tomorrow to spin for more big money. And Raul is back. How you feeling, Raul? Feeling great. Good. Tough. Ready. People are excited to see him. Plus, the more they win, the more you at home can win in our Spring Forward giveaway. So, grab your devices. Let's get into Wheel of Fortune right now with the first toss-up worth $1,000. Categories food and drink, all right? Think about that. Vanna White at the board. Buzz when you know it. And here we go. Ben.
California roll.
You got it, $1,000. Ben Justin. Colorado Springs, Colorado. And you and your wife, you like to go out and hit the town, I hear.
Yes, we do. When I started dating my wife, she loved to square dance, so I had to love to square dance as well. And now we love doing it every week, at least once a week, sometimes as many as 2 or 3 times a week. We do-si-do, we box-a-net, we AC-doocy, we do it all.
And you're a pastor, and the church talks about your voice, right?
Yes. We don't really need a sound system in my church because they said that God built one right into me. My wife thinks it's just a fancy way of saying I have a loud mouth.
I've got to meet this wife.
She's pretty incredible. Eileen's amazing.
All right. Good to have you, Ben. Thanks for being here. Raul Lopez is back. College Station, Texas. You solved that puzzle, the prize puzzle last night, which is right place at the right time.
Yes, sir.
That makes a lot of sense. How's it feel to be back?
Feels great. I'm super excited, and I'm just trying to get my mind ready, just trying to think through the puzzles. And, you know, again, right place, right time. Hopefully that is what is today.
Did you get any sleep last night?
No. I did not sleep a bit.
All right, well, good luck tonight. Nice to have you back. Karen Stevenson from Joliet, Illinois. There is a special someone you want to mention tonight, right?
Yes, Brian. My grandmother, Gertrude, is 109 years old. She's feisty, and she enjoys 3 meals a day and snacks.
Oh, okay. What does she snack on?
Potato chips, French fries. She can eat pretty much whatever she wants. She's 109.
All right, grab that device down there again. Second toss-up, $2,000. You know the drill now. The category is person. And here we go, Vanna White. Raul.
Great teammate.
Here he goes. $2,000 there for Raul. So we are celebrating iconic American landscapes, and tonight on the wheel, we've got a vacation to Colorado. All right, hopefully somebody will get that. There it is. That's the word you're looking for. Category is phrase for this first round. And Raul, who's back for the second night to add to his winnings from last night. You're on the wheel. Good luck, my friend. Let's see what you got tonight. 900.
T.
Yes, there are 3 T's.
I like to buy a vowel.
Which
an
would you
E.
like? We have 3 E's, Raul. 550.
H.
1H. 650.
N.
There's one N as well. Van will show you that. It is a phrase. 500.
S.
No. Afraid there's no S. Karen, your turn on the wheel.
Okay, Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
800.
Why?
We have a Y. For you, Karen, $800.
I like to buy a ball.
Hmm?
U.
We have a U. There you go.
I like to buy another ball.
Sure.
An O.
I figured you might. There it is. 1-0.
Come on, big money.
This time it's the wild card, so call a consonant.
C.
There you go. 2 C's, $1,000 for the C's. That wild card is yours. $1,300. There you go.
I like to buy a ball.
Mm-hmm.
A.
We have 2 A's. 1, 2. $550.
B.
There is a B. Yes.
I like to buy a ball.
Okay.
I.
Well, it's going to be in there. You got 1 I. That's it for the vowels. So you can solve or spin. What do you think, Karen?
I'll solve.
Okay.
You can't beat the price.
There you go. You said Gertrude is feisty having her potato chips right now watching the show?
Yes.
What do you think she's saying about this?
Good job.
So feisty of you, Gertrude. 1350, you got the wild card. Raul's in the lead. Ben's got $1,000. Everybody's got money. We got the mystery round. When we come back, somebody could get the $10,000. Right back on Wheels tonight.
Welcome back, We're giving away $1,000 each time our big winner returns and wins again in our spring forward giveaway. Will Raul double tonight's pot? You'll have to stick around to find out.
My life is fantastic now. All I had to do is stay away from my family.
Did you know Cancer Guard helps screen for multiple cancers? Good to know. Cancer Guard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear. It's one blood test that's as simple as a haircut.
That is good to know.
Cancer Guard, from the makers of Cologuard.
Now this is some seriously athletic stuff, while this is a little more athletic-ish. And at Sierra, we love it all. Whether you're going real fast or slowly reeling it in. Sierra has all the brands you want at the prices that let you do it all. From athletic to athletic-ish, Sierra's got it.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell doesn't work. He's missed 68% of his votes. War Powers vote. Missed. Healthcare. Missed. ICE detention of children. Missed. One of the worst records in Congress. The votes Swalwell did show up for to thank Trump's ICE, even though most Democrats didn't.
I should be working right now.
Eric Swalwell, he's not working for California. He's barely working at all.
Mom, I got it.
Life is but a dream. Your life is but a dream.
Change happens fast. Lock in your internet price for 5 years and get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
Tonight's American Landscape Show is brought to you by the following.
For pain here or here, Salonpas patches stick firmly and remove comfortably once your pain is gone. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Total Beats, America's best-selling Beats brand, is available at Walmart. Total Beats blood pressure support contains ingredients shown to deliver 2 times better blood pressure support. Get Total Beats today.
Tonight's mystery round is sponsored by Skechers Slip-In Pants.
Looking for the most comfortable, stylish, easiest pants around? Try new Skechers Slip-In Pants. Just slip in and experience Skechers' innovative comfort technology fabric. Skechers Slip-In Pants.
$10,000.
Come on back in here tonight. Raul's back for his second night trying to make some more money. He's missing some classes, right? Missing some
I
school.
am missing a couple classes. I hope this is a good excuse.
Yeah, I
hope so.
I hope so too. I think it is. The category crossword here. The clue is American blank. Karen, you're going to start us off. You got the wild card 1350. Give it a good spin. Well, yeah, sorry about that. Unfortunately, got to take that wild card back. It goes that way sometimes, but don't worry. Long show ahead. Lots of money to win. Ben, you're up. And just like that, back to Raul. 850.
S.
Yep, there's just one in all of that. $850. And there's that whistle again. And all of a sudden, your turn.
Come on, Bill.
500.
T.
There is one T. Yes, $500 for that. 500.
N.
Nope, no N. Ben, your turn. Okay, call a letter.
R.
Yep, there is an R. Now, you can take the $1,000 for the R, or you can see what's on the other side.
I'm going to see what's on the other side.
$10,000 or bankrupt. This is the $10,000. Come on, man.
Yes.
Let's not do-si-do just yet. We got to hang on to it. Nice. 700.
We'll go with an H.
You will get an H. $700 for that. Now, Ben.
I would like to buy I.
Yep, we have one I.
I would like to buy an O.
Figured you might. 2 O's. Here they come. $550.
Y.
Yes, sir. We have a Y.
I'd like to buy E.
And a pair of E's for you, Ben. $500 in the bank now. $600.
M.
No, I'm sorry. No M. That's all right. Hang in there. Raul, your turn. $650 this time.
L.
We have 2 L's. American blank. That's your clue in this crossword.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Which would you like?
An A.
We have 2 A's as well. Here they come. That's all right. Karen, your turn. $500.
G.
Yep, we have 1 G.
I'd like to buy a U.
Couple of U's. So that sound you hear means the vowels are gone. So if you buy anything else, you can either spin or solve. And it is that trip to Colorado we were talking about. Paul Leonard.
F.
Good news. 2 F's. Pick up that Colorado Reds with over $12,000. If you can hang on to that. What you think? $1,750.
I'd like to solve.
Okay, go ahead.
History, Idol, Buffalo, League.
Yes. You keep getting those some. Now pick up that wedge down there. I'm just curious, what's that trip all about, aren't you? What are you going to do? What's it going to look like? What's going to happen? Jim, you want to tell us about
I will tell you. Time for fun in the mountains, Karen. Step into timeless charm and vintage comfort when you visit Colorado wine country with Sky Run Vacation Rentals. Indulge in an in-home private chef experience. Enjoy a magnificent horse-drawn wine tour or a delightful round of golf. Luxury, fun, and unforgettable memories await. $12,500.
So after that, Karen, you're in the lead with $15,600. Great round right there. We take a break. We come back. Prize puzzle time after this. Be right back.
On Halloween, teacher Stephen James won a brand new Cadillac. And we caught up with him and his family at a local dealership.
Congratulations.
To pick up his shiny new wheels.
Do you get to keep the road?
Absolutely.
I'm so excited for Monday when I pull into the parking lot. Wow. My classes are going to go absolutely crazy. Getting to see me driving this Cadillac that I won on Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Wheel of Fortune.
Family. Time together. Experiences shared. Honesty. Integrity. Family values. The little things that mean so much. J.C. Mentor. 4 generations of Melvins. Just honest, local family, serving other local families since 1948. For your family's heating and cooling needs, trust our family. JC Milton.
As long as we have each other, anything is possible. We enter our happy place. Join the 70th celebration at the happiest place on earth.
Don't want to miss this play. Feed your whole team with Ed's Big Meal Deal from Me and Ed's. That's our famous 3-topping pizza, potato wedges, garlic bread, and a half pound of wings. Me and Ed's, a better way to game day.
When your day winds down, make ABC 30 your final stop for trusted local news.
Everything you need to know before you turn everything off.
ABC 30 Action News delivers what matters most. Local. Local stories. Local impact. From the local team you trust. Margot Kim, Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso, and Sports with Stephen Hicks. More families turn to Action News Live at 11 than any other local late newscast. Action News Live at 11. Welcome back here. Category is rhyme time for this one. And Ben is $1,000. You're going to give it a good spin. All right. Let's see what you can do here, Ben. $600. R. Good news. 2 R's, Ben. $1,200.
I'll buy an E.
And you will get 3 E's. Man. It happens. Here we go, Raul. $850.
S.
There is an S. Yes. $850 for you. Look at this. $3,500.
T.
Yep. 2 T's. $7,850, Raul.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Which would you like?
E.
Already been called. That's all right. You knew as soon as you called it.
Okay.
No worries. Karen, your turn.
I like to solve.
Let's hear it.
See you later, alligator.
Did you see what we saw and you still solved it like that?
Yes, I'll see you later, alligator. My surprise.
Good
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Want to go somewhere?
Yes.
Where you want to take?
My sister.
Well, you and your sister are going to Mexico.
Go wild in the Yucatan, Karen. All-inclusive Cancun resort awaits at SLS Playa Mujeres. Savor fine dining, take a catamaran snorkeling tour, and enjoy entertainment for the whole family during this perfect elevated Mexican Caribbean experience. $11,534.
I don't know when you're going back to Joliet, Illinois. You got to go to Colorado. You got to go to Cancun, Mexico. You are going to be busy. $27,134 for you, Karen. Super toss-up right after this. Hang on. We'll be right back.
If I didn't have pet insurance, I would be homeless. The bills are astronomical. There's peace of mind knowing Fetch has us covered.
Get paid back on vet bills at fetchback.com.
The most challenging part of corporate consulting? Having the tough conversations.
Frank, the customer asked for a car wash, and you told them that the guys who wash the car aren't in today. Aren't you a guy that can wash a car? Hey, remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. It's 2 firsts, not 1.
Because there's no I and you can count on us. But there is an us.
I think California is at a crossroads right now. The rent is too high, healthcare is too high. I'm Assembly Member Isaac Ryan. I'm supporting Top Star because he's delivered the most for California over the longest period of time. Whether it's fighting for a fair criminal legal system, whether it's pushing back against attacks to the foundations of democracy, or calling for everybody to pay their fair share. Tom fought for free lunches for children in schools. He's going to fight to cut utility bills by 25%. He's going to ban corporate PAC money in politics. I want a governor who's going to fight fire with fire. And that fire is Tom Star.
Central Valley Community Foundation connects community members, dedicated nonprofits, and local donors to support big and lasting change. Because this place and the people who call it home matter.
This place matters because the Central Valley is powered by generations of working families.
The contributions made here affect daily life across the world.
Learn more at centralvalleycf.org.
Welcome back. Karen is our leader tonight, $27,134. Raul is back for his second night tonight. What's going to happen? Who's going to the bonus round? Ben's got $1,000, and we're into the triple toss-up. So this is the same category, each one worth $2,000. If you get them all, it's $10,000. Category, wordplay. There it is. That's the devices. You'll need those to buzz in when you know it. And here we go. Raul.
Thinking on my feet.
You do that well. $2,000. Time for number 2. Here it is. Karen.
Inches and feet.
There you go, Karen. Another $2,000. Third and final one. Who is going to get it? Let's do it. Ben.
Feats of strength.
There you go, Ben. All right. You got $2,000 there, so $3,000 total for you. Got some more cash. We like that. Next puzzle category is occupation. Here, there it is. Take a look at it on your screen if you want to play along. And Ben, final spin time. Last one of the night. That's you. Give it one good final spin. We'll have $1,000 for it. It's got to be worth $1,600. The category is occupation. Ben, call a letter.
T.
Yep, there's one T. It's going to come in. Now you can just study it, take a wild guess. 3 seconds. Raul.
N.
No N. Karen. R. Yep, we have one R. 3 seconds from now. Okay, Ben.
L.
Yep, there is one L. Right there. Raul.
H.
4 H's, Raul. $6,400. Occupation.
High school.
Still time.
High school.
Karen.
High school gym teacher.
Yep, there are 2 C's.
High school gym teacher.
High school gym teacher.
That is correct. You were just going to keep on guessing there, but you didn't need to. You got it. All right, I'll be back in a sec. Ben, great to have you. Thank you so much. $20,000. Take care, buddy. And we have to say goodbye tonight. It's been fun getting to know you. Thank you for taking time off school. $4,000 tonight. $18,000.